and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hey, this is Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson for three.
And this is your home for New York Knicks basketball. This is 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS FM HD2, New York.
Got the number one pick in the NHL draft, but the men that can't seem to stump. Do something dumb, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor.
Cut them every trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 880 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
Okay, here we go. Monday, April the 13th. DNR with you, ESPN New York. Rick is back and better than ever, and away we go. Good morning, Rick. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, Dave. I'm doing great. Mets have lost 5 in a row.
Oh, they look good.
That's awesome.
Against the class of Major League Baseball, too.
Right. So, I get all in all, everything. Islanders are out of the playoffs officially. Real great. Great weekend. Happy to be back.
Well, welcome back.
Can't wait to chat about it.
We have the Knicks and the Hawks is the matchup. The one matchup I did not want in the first round. That's the matchup that we have. The Mets stink. The Yankees stink. And, Islanders are out of the postseason. So we have the Knicks.
All in all, good stuff.
And
you've been, I don't want to call you an Atlanta Hawks fan, but
I'm not. What are you talking about?
I mean, you've been beating the drum for the Hawks for like the last 3 weeks.
I've been beating the drum to not play the Hawks for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I heard a lot of
any
Hawks
part
talk.
of the Hawks.
I did. Someone actually said to me on this hockey trip, "Is Dave an Atlanta Hawks fan?"
Uh-huh.
I said, I don't think so.
Shame on the Magic, by the way. Shame on, really. You see who the Celtics played last night?
Yeah.
You're the Magic. You lose that game. Shame on you.
Yeah, well, it's not great, but again, I mean, we're a team that's supposed to be in the NBA Finals. We should handle the Hawks in the first round.
I said to Ray before the show, I said, now we got the Hawks. I don't like it. He goes, please. He's not concerned at all. He said, we will beat the Hawks. If there's a basketball god, we have no concerns.
Nothing scares Raymond.
No.
Raymond is not going to let anything happen this regular season deter him.
Nope.
It's the same team that was in the Eastern Conference Finals. This is a deeper team. Ray is a Cat supporter. Bring it on. Ray needs to have a T-shirt. You're 65 or sooner. Ray fears no one.
Yep. Bring it on. You're right. That's how he feels. So
Bring it.
Is it official? That's a 6 o'clock on Saturday, game one, right?
Yeah, that's a 6 o'clock Saturday on Prime.
Only on Prime?
It's great. I don't think for us we'll get it. I mean, I don't know. Prime's different.
No. You know what? Last night, Mike Breen said at the end of the game, he said, we are not doing any postseason games, MSG.
So
Which
that's it.
Stinks.
It's awful.
So it's great. Only on Prime.
Only on Prime. We don't get at least. I mean, at the very least, we got one series, which was great. But yeah, now we get nothing.
You get absolutely nothing. By the way, did you see like the games yesterday and the spreads of these games?
Yeah,
it's. I mean, Houston's favored by 14.5, and they win by 31. The Lakers favored by 14.5, they win by 24. The Trailblazers favored by 19.
Did you see the game the other day, the Memphis game?
Yeah,
it was no one. They neither team wanted to win.
No, it's pathetic. Did you the Raptors Nets last night? Did you see how many points the Raptors were favored by in that game?
I didn't see the exact total of points, but the NBA has a real regular season.
RJ Ray, did you guys see the spread for the Raptors Nets game last night by chance?
I didn't see the spread. I know it was something ridiculous, but
24.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
24?
Some would say, RJ, I hate to do this to you because everyone thinks you always side with me. Some would say that you may have a hint of a gambling problem if you saw the Raptors Nets spread. Maybe no.
You know what?
No, don't play your ding. No, because on the app I use, it has the matchup, the time, the spread.
Yeah,
the
you use the app. That's to Rick's point.
That's great. The app I use.
Yeah, use. Wow.
Yeah.
To your point, though,
I'm sitting here on Yahoo Sports, and it has all the spreads. The fact that you go there shows that maybe you maybe you have the gambling problem.
Yes, I did it. 4 minutes in, we already got noises. This is perfect.
Good. That's what
Happy
you
to
want.
be back.
Then you get it. I'm reversing the juju is what I just did.
Okay. All right. I'm happy. You see everything. Someone had to see it. You saw it.
And by the way, that 24-point spread easily covered.
Yeah,
Toronto 136, Nets 101.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you know how many players the Nets sat last night for one reason or another?
Everybody.
Did you gamble on it, RJ? Is that how you know something like this?
Nope, just happened to come across this news.
I'm going to say they sat 9 players.
That would not be enough. It'd be 10.
Who did they play?
Idiot.
How am I an idiot?
I love you. In a good way. I love you.
As opposed to when you love something in an awful way.
They played.
This is disgusting.
They played some guys like it, and these are you may know some of these names.
You know what? RJ, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Make up some names and give us some real names, and let's see if we can tell who's real and who's not real.
Okay. Trevor Scott. I gave that one. Trevon Scott. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he plays. You ruined that one.
I'm going to say Trevon Scott, player.
Oh, that's pretty good. Ben Sarch.
Ben Sarch?
Yep.
Not Ben Saraf. Ben Sarch.
Ben Sarch.
That's got to be a made up one then.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's made up.
Sarch made up. Saraf real.
What are you doing?
I can't. You know what he did? He tricked us by mispronouncing the first one. Now we're all screwed.
Yeah,
No one
now
knows.
I'm coming after
Now
you.
you're in trouble.
All right, what else you got?
How about Drake Powell?
Oh, he's from North Carolina. He's definitely
Oh,
real.
very good. Very good. How about Thomas Williams?
Thomas Williams. I got to say that's not a real.
Wow, you're good at this.
Oh, how about this?
Anyway, but you get the point of what we're doing here.
Who is the leading scorer? Do you have like a leading scorer in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be Tyson Etienne, or maybe it's Achan, depending on how you pronounce his last name.
Tyson Etienne.
Yep.
I've done to put everyone. I mean, it puts everyone's last name spelled like that in the question, doesn't it? Now.
Everyone's.
I mean, Tyson Etienne played 37 minutes.
37 minutes and led the team in scoring.
Very good.
You wonder why they were 24-point underdogs.
I actually don't think you wonder at all.
There's a real problem in the NBA.
That's right.
Although now is the time that it's exciting to be a fan of the NBA because now it gets good.
This is what you wait for. This is what you deal with this is what you deal with some of this crap for, is to finally get to the postseason when everyone's excited.
Even what the Knicks did last night. The Knicks game was awful yesterday.
Well, I mean, at that point, you can understand what's.
I understand the purpose of why they're doing it, but it's just and by the way, and I'm sure this will be a topic today, and I have a feeling that you're going to be like, no, there's nothing wrong with it. You put Mikal Bridges in for 23 seconds or whatever it is, and then you do an intentional foul and then you take him out of the game. Come on.
Well, what do you want to do? They're keeping the streak alive.
It's ridiculous.
Streak is very important.
There should be a minimum number of minutes that you have to play. There's a minimum number of games you have to play to stay alive for these postseason awards.
Right, but I think there's a certain amount of minutes in those games. I don't think this record does not. This record is not the same.
I don't know. It's not the spirit of the game.
Oh, it's not the spirit of the game. But when you get to a certain point, I mean, let's not diminish what he's been able to do.
No, he's amazingly healthy and he plays all the time. That's great. I just think the way they go about it last night is, I don't know, kind of weak.
Well, but what do you want to do though? I mean, you want to sit here and complain about that, or if he plays 10 minutes and then hurts himself and has to miss a couple games in round one, are you happy?
No, I'm not happy.
Right. So I mean, the streak's important to him. You want to keep it going, so keep it going and get him on the bench. I don't need him hurt.
All right. Well,
I got one goal right now, and that's get to the NBA Finals. That's it. By any means necessary.
All right.
That's all I want. It just feels like you want to complain today.
No, I don't want to complain. That's weak, playing a guy for 23 seconds.
Well, you're going to play him for whatever counts towards him keeping the streak he's got going.
Why not just the tip goes off and they do like a hockey change? He just runs.
Some
off the
people
court.
count
What
just
happens
the
if
tip.
What happens if he gets hurt in that 22 seconds he's out there on the court? It'd be terrible.
It would be awful. But you want to play him 10 minutes.
Why not just have him standing like right on the sideline, and the second the ball goes in the air, he sits down.
Josh Allen just did the same thing in Week 18.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, why don't you be the face of getting it changed? Take this on as your little side project.
You think like take that under my wing?
Take it under your wing. Make this a big deal. You got 65 or sooner, and then you have the Crusade.
I'm too focused on 65 or sooner to have this as a problem.
Okay, I think it'd be nice.
You think it'd be nice if I became like the minutes police?
I think well, you have your NFL thing, right? And now I think it gives you this. It'll make the NBA season more interesting for us. If you were the minutes guy, could be nice.
Not the end of the world. I don't like the Hawks matchup, by the way.
I know you don't like the Hawks matchup. I've been talking about the Hawks for like 3 weeks.
I know. Well, I don't like it. And the only way that the Knicks would have played the Hawks is if 2 other things happened, and 3 things in actuality. The Hawks had to win. That happens. The Raptors had to win. That happens. And the Magic had to lose. That happens. So now, welcome to the Hawks.
Yeah, and it seems like it got a little feisty on the group chat with the idea that we were playing the Hawks.
Well, because these guys didn't seem to know what was happening.
Yeah, Ray and John kind of got into it a little bit.
Yeah. But John's making like sauces on Sunday.
I got to be honest. I didn't want to kill him. It looked like he just took like a tomato soup and put it in a pot.
You know what? I'm glad you said that.
Didn't it?
Because I saw it and I was like, eh. I was like, eh. And then I think it's RJ's like, oh, that does look delicious.
Come on.
I was like, it does?
What are we doing?
I thought, maybe because I'm the non-Italian part. I was like, maybe it's because no, it looked fine.
Yeah, it was fine. I mean, it was not. I mean, it wasn't. It was not
when we waxing poetic like art. Oh, boss, that does look delicious.
Well, come on, it's so transparent. You see what RJ's doing.
RJ's scared of John now.
Yes. I mean, they've been on the outs. RJ's career path was like this. Now it's kind of
down
on the way down.
It's not great.
And John's like, I don't have time to make meatballs or anything.
I can't put it. I'm so busy. I can't put any meat in there. As if this guy has ever had problems putting meat places. That's all he talks about. That's who he is. Why am I getting buzzed already?
Because you're starting.
I'm happy to be back.
Are you? Did you miss the show on Friday?
I did miss that. I missed the whole show.
Still didn't sound good.
I didn't hear any of it.
Yeah, he still didn't sound good.
Sounds like he was pretty banged up. I feel bad now that you were being so mean to him when he missed the show.
Oh my God, what you were saying about that poor guy.
Oh, stop it. I wasn't on the show. It was you and Renan.
Him, at his family, at everyone.
Oh, you're the worst.
Me?
Yeah, you're trying to build this this chasm between me and Dan. I actually reached out to Dan to make sure he was okay.
As did I.
I was concerned.
As did I.
He tried to get cute. That's the problem.
I'm not trying to build a chasm. There is a chasm.
No, there's no chasm. He tried to get cute. He wanted to be in the mix. He wanted to be with Ray at the Garden, and he was doing the morning show at the same time. People aren't built like Ray. This is what they don't understand. Not everyone is
Ray. He stared the morning show in the eye and thought he could defeat it. In actuality, unless you're Ray, who's like the $6 million man, you can't defeat the morning show.
Exactly right.
Yes.
Only Ray is different, right? Ray bites back. That's what Ray does.
He's like D'Agostino.
Santiago bites
we'll
back.
Bite right back.
You know what someone did? I was looking through our account yesterday to try to find that graphic. Remember that graphic T, the 65 or sooner?
Yeah.
I was telling Cassie about it, and I wanted to show her. And then I'm going through, and someone actually has the video of you on YouTube when you say I'm furious. I must have watched it like 10 times.
Oh, and then I ate the microphone?
Yeah, after you did your whole thing and ate the microphone, then you're like, I'm furious. I watched it like 10 times.
Furious! That was at that stupid Giants game.
It was so good.
I had to talk about that game this weekend. So there's a kid on Ben's baseball team. He's from Colorado, and he had like family in from out of town to watch the game. So I introduced, this is Steve. Steve, this is Dave. Like, hey, how you doing? I don't know. They're like, he's a Giants fan. Like, oh, we got you this year. And then I went back to my default because what am I supposed to say? I was like, yeah, you got your little game this year. I said, yeah, you remember Super Bowl 21? Oh, yeah, you guys beat us. Yeah, we beat you in the Super Bowl, so shut up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that what you are now, though? Like, as you like ingratiate yourself to the other families on Ben's baseball team, are you like the go-to for people that want to talk sports?
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah. Do you like that or no?
I don't care. One dad. After Ben hit his home run, we started talking. We didn't really talk. Oh, it was great, whatever. I don't know. Then it gets into it. I was like, well, I'm able to get to the Friday games because, I finish work early. Go, what do you do? I said, I work in sports radio. Go, you're that Rothenberg? I said, yes. I said, you didn't figure it out? Like, he's a doctor. He goes, I know a lot of Rothenbergs. I didn't realize you were that Rothenberg. And then I'm a Mets fan. Oh, here we go.
So it's nice.
I don't mind it typically. Sometimes it can become a little bit.
But that's nice though. I mean, it's a good icebreaker for you.
It is nice. I don't need an icebreaker. I'm a good talker.
No, I know, but it makes you. You're kind of a big deal right now.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, that's like that's Ben's dad. That's Soup's dad. That's B. Roth's dad.
Yeah, that's right.
That's D. Roth.
That's D. Roth. I wonder if Ben would have seen that soup sauce and they would have made a nickname for that.
Yeah, it was mid. That sauce that was not a good looking sauce.
It looked meh.
Yeah, it looked meh. It looked like it was tomato soup. It was not a vodka sauce.
No, it didn't look overly impressive. And I'm wondering, he needed to take out his camera to take a shot of that sauce to send it to us.
It's so transparent. You see what RJ's doing, and then on the other side,
RJ's response was really
right. And you see what John's doing. John is on this. John is on this now. This quest to prove to everyone how Italian he really is, because no one even knew he was Italian.
Right.
I had no idea that he was Italian.
And now every day he's going out for like Italian sandwiches. Yeah, subs, right. Everything. Posting in front of everything, the Italian flag.
He's doing the Italian. We're getting this is the first time he's ever used the Italian emoji. This the forever. He's talking about gabagool and everything. I don't even know who he is anymore.
It's unbelievable.
What'd you do, John? I just watched. I just watched the old Italian movies all weekend long.
What'd you do this weekend, John? Goodfellas, Casino. Somehow The Godfather popped on 1, 2. Yeah. I don't watch 3 because I'm true Italian. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
I'm so Italian. I did the 7 Fishes yesterday.
We do the 7 Fishes weekly.
He's lucky we love him. Seriously,
love him. Absolutely. But our RJ's weaseliness was very unattractive.
I've done no such weaseliness.
You know exactly what you're doing.
Please stop it. Oh, that sauce looks delicious. You know it didn't look delicious.
I wish I was at the house. I'd love that sauce.
Oh yeah,
us Italians.
I never get. If John invited you over, it'd take you an hour and a half to get there, and you would go and you would eat.
Oh, I'd have been there. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be
pack up
bread
the family. Yeah, load up. Listen, John was into the golf over the weekend. It was happening. There were golf takes in the chat. I loved it.
How much golf did you watch this weekend?
Not as much as I would have liked on Saturday. Yesterday, a ton.
You were dialed in yet. Rory almost blew it, huh?
Rory did most of his work on Thursday and Friday. And I mean,
right.
He had an unbelievable first couple days. And then Saturday, not great. And then double on 4, I think. And then the shot he hit on 12. So that par 3 is not easy at all. You saw what happened to Justin Rose on that one. He hits an unbelievable shot on 12, makes birdie, and then hit a great drive on 13. And then Scotty's putt on 17, I don't know how it didn't go in, just laid on the lip, so he doesn't make birdie there. And then Rory's got the 2-stroke lead going into 18. Ends up making bogey, but
that was fine in that spot, right?
Yeah, ends up winning it.
Good for him.
The Sunday at the Masters is there's nothing. There's great sporting events, but if you get a chance to just hang out on a Sunday and watch the final round of the Masters, that's good. That's good sports.
I watched it.
It's awesome.
I had it on. I wasn't dialed in, but I had it on one of the side TVs, and I was watching the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a great day.
Although the I almost said game winning, the final shot, they couldn't have gotten a better angle.
Oh, the one where he had
the winning shot.
Well, I think that was their cinematic.
But you didn't see the ball go in the hole.
Well, I mean, how about where? So he pumps it into the trees, and then before his second shot, he hits into the bunker, and everybody lost the ball.
Yeah, you couldn't
CBS lost the ball.
Right.
Yeah.
CBS was great until that final hole, and then it felt like they kind of fell apart a little bit.
Or as my wife said, he hit it into the ditch.
Into the ditch. That's what she was calling it.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the ditch.
That's all right. The ditch is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got right out of there.
Who picked Rory to win the whole thing?
Did you have Rory?
In my 3, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you did pick Adam Scott first. So what? He was due.
So what? If you would have bet money on all 3 of the guys that I had given you, you would have won money.
Who had the best? We should have done that. Who had the best total score of the picks? Well, I had to be right there I had to be right there score wise.
Yeah,
you took the Cam Smith, Cam Young guy.
Yeah, that was. I mean.
Yeah, that was a mess up. I apologize. It was Cam Young the whole time. It's probably because I was looking at putting stuff before.
Well, there is no putter. Cam Smith, is there?
Cam Smith went to Live.
Yeah, there's a Cam Smith.
Yeah, he's
there's
folded
Cam
up.
Smith.
He kind of goes. His move to live was not.
So he did not participate in the Masters?
He did, but he's just
he
not.
did?
He's not the same as he was.
Oh.
Liv has not been great for him.
So you really got two guys for that one pick.
Well, no, I got the three. I had Cam Young, I had Shoffley, and I had Rom. Rom battle back.
And if Cam Smith had done anything, you would have probably had to take credit for that too.
No, I would have just had Cam Young was always who I intended.
Cam Young, he has a nice beard.
Gorgeous beard.
Yeah, it's a nice beard.
He was leading the tournament yesterday.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many I got texts from friends, I got tweets from people. Oh, Rick picked a good one.
Yeah, it was right there. He had a 2-shot lead, and they dumped one in the bunker on 7, I think it was. That's so tough, man. And then it's just my thought going into it when I was making the picks is I didn't want to pick Rory again. Obviously I should have. But how much of the pressure now not being on because he won last year and the fact that it's the same course every year, would that benefit him? But, he's only the 4th player to ever repeat.
Pretty remarkable.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
you wait that long, break through. You saw how emotional he was last year, and boom. Back-to-back Green Jackets.
So he gets to choose the meal before next year's tournament also.
Yeah. So, but RJ, did you watch the presentation of the Green Jacket at the end?
Yes.
How awkward is it when they do the one shot of him standing with the jacket as they go to commercial?
It's awkward. That's awkward, and it's a little weird when he starts doing some of the sit downs, and you go from all the excitement out on the green, and it's very quiet, and they're going back and forth. But
yeah, it's
Rory
whatever.
played. He gathered himself nicely because at one point there were 5 guys right within 1 shot of the lead.
Yeah, Rose was surging. It was a tight, and then all of a sudden
got up there, right?
Well, Scheffler makes in the tree hits a branch on a par 5. And it's like, oh, he might be in trouble. Not that he was, leading or anything, but he's trying to put himself in a good spot. And then he somehow makes an unbelievable shot, and then he goes on this little run. And then had he made that putt on 17, I don't know how Rory plays 18 if it's only a 1-stroke lead. But let's just say 18 happens the way it happens. He's in a playoff.
You'd have a playoff.
Yeah, which would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy. And then there would have been a lot of pressure on Rory. So look at us. We got the Knicks and the Hawks. We got the golf. We got it all happening. 800-919-3776. I can't wait to get into the local baseball teams. I think that's going to be really fun. I think the Mets and Yankee fans will be really, really uplifting today. We got around the league. Oh, but before we do any of that, Rick, you have something you want to tell me about?
Yeah, I want to tell you about FanDuel. Right now, new FanDuel customers can bet $5 and get $250 in bonus bets back if your first bet wins. That's right. Turn $5 into $250 in bonus bets just for getting started. And when every possession matters in the playoffs, FanDuel makes it easy to get closer to the action, from player props on your favorite stars to all the tools you need to back them up. FanDuel puts player research right at your fingertips so you can check stats, trends, and matchups all in one place and make your picks with confidence. It's everything you need all in one app. So don't miss your shot. Head to FanDuel.com/local to get started. FanDuel, play your game. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For over the gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
Oh, what a read. That was well done. Really well done. So we got the Knicks on the table, the golf, and I can't wait till we get into the baseball because that'll put everyone in a great mood. It's DNR with you on a busy Monday right here on ESPN New York.
Motion, but for Jaime, debilitating pain in both hips brought everything, including family time, to a halt.
Every doctor told me the same thing. They would do one hip at a time.
At White Plains Hospital, Dr. Jacob Totka's unique expertise provided an alternate approach by replacing both of Jaime's hips on the same day.
In just 2 hours, I got 2 new hips, and I went home that day.
White Plains Hospital, among the best hospitals anywhere that just so happens to be here. A member of the Montefiore Health System.
The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles that support public safety and change lives for the better. It starts with one step: registering for the New York City Correction Officer exam. Earn over $109,000 after just 5.5 years. Benefits on day one, job security, pension at any age after 22 years of service. Go to nyc.gov/joinDOC or search Join DOC. One career, many opportunities. Register today to take the test.
Gold and silver prices are soaring and near all-time highs. If you want to get cash in your hands for your old jewelry, now is the time. Get the most competitive prices at the Estates Roadshow. Old rings, chains, and even broken jewelry. Don't wait. Cash in while gold and silver are hot. 4 locations this week: Paramus, Staten Island, Old Bridge, and Toms River. Bring your gold, silver, coins, diamonds, and watches. Even broken pieces, and get cash on the spot. There's never been a better time to sell. No appointments, no fees, no pressure. Just friendly, professional buyers with over 35 years in the business. Go to the Estates Roadshow Monday through Friday in Paramus at the Courtyard by Marriott, Staten Island at the Hilton Garden Inn, and Friday through Tuesday in Old Bridge at TMT Cash for Gold. The bright yellow building on Route 9 South in Toms River, corner of Route 37 and Hooper Avenue. For more info, follow Estates Roadshow on Facebook or go to tmtcashforgold.com.
Hey, did you hear about that multi-billion-dollar Roundup settlement?
Yeah, it impacts people who are exposed to weed killers at work or at home, even if you just used it in your own yard. Lawsuits claim it causes non-Hodgkin lymphoma, a blood cancer.
But we're not sick, so that doesn't affect us.
But it does. This cancer can take 10 to 15 years to show up.
That's a long time after exposure.
It is, and that's why the settlement is paying claims for up to 21 years. If you get sick, even years from now, you could get $6,000 to $165,000 or more as part of this settlement.
So what's the catch?
If you stay in, you give up the right to sue them later.
Learn more at weedkillerclass.com or call 1-888-403-8201. If you or a loved one has or had non-Hodgkin lymphoma, even if they've passed, you must register for benefits. That's weedkillerclass.com. 1-888-403-8201. Paid for by the Roundup Settlement.
It's deck days at Lowe's, and the savings are stacked. Right now, pros get 15% off all in-stock composite decking from top brands like Trex, TimberTech, and Decorators. Plus, get a free DeWalt 20-volt max 5-amp-hour battery when you buy a select DeWalt tool. The deck's stacked in your favor with brands pros trust. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 4/22 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Evan Cohen here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. This sounds serious, this music. Like there's something lingering. Something's going to happen.
No, I don't think anything's lingering. It's just us.
I feel like bad could happen in this segment. I'm just telling you, look out.
You tease baseball. I mean, it's not great.
I mean, at some point, baseball. I don't think yet baseball.
Well, I'm just Ray. Listen, Ray has a reason he does things. I don't know. Ask Ray. I don't play the music.
I don't know. That feels like something ominous is going to happen.
I don't think it's ominous at all.
No?
No, that's an old song. It's called Welcome to Atlanta. So.
Oh, see. I'm glad we asked.
That's all.
There you go.
Just be confident that Ray knows.
I am confident. I just didn't know.
It's a nice camera shot we have going here, boys.
What, the two-shot?
The two-shot where I'm half a person.
Yeah, well,
that's a shame.
You're not in your normal spot. What can I tell you?
I'm in the same spot. The spot doesn't change, right?
No, not you physically. Relax.
Mentally, emotionally.
Relax.
I'm definitely not emotionally in the same spot.
Emotionally, you're not in the same spot you're normally in.
This spot
I can't even get onto the Airlink.
Yeah, it doesn't like you, the Airlink.
Yeah.
Airlink is quitting.
Okay.
Talk nice to it.
I don't think the Airlink likes any of us, for being honest.
The Airlink stinks, period. Someone needs to hold the Airlink accountable.
Good luck.
Talk about not doing your job. Airlink, not doing his job.
No, not doing his job at all.
No.
Not even a little bit. So what I want to give you enough time to talk Masters, and I don't want for you to be like, oh, we didn't even get to.
No,
golf.
we did a good job.
I thought so, but I'm not a golf guy, so I want to make sure that we fill the need of all the golf and the golfers. What did Sergio do yesterday? He did something that Greeny
Sergio went crazy.
Yeah,
he started smashing his driver.
Oh,
his
yeah.
driver.
Is it that big a deal?
At
Yes.
Augusta, yes.
Sergio was all
but
of us.
Tiger does that stuff all the time, no?
Not at Augusta.
Not at Augusta.
No?
And then he picked up someone's bag and was carrying the bag. It was just not.
What do you mean he picked up a bag? Whose bag?
He lost his mind.
He lost his mind a little bit. So he was playing with Archie. He was playing with Rom, right?
Yeah.
He's playing with Rom. Rom's caddy went to rake Sergio's bunker. So then Sergio's caddy took Rom's bag, and then Sergio told his caddy, "Don't worry about it. I'll take it." And then was carrying Rom's bag.
It's been a good couple of years for the Masters. You had the tee box being destroyed, and then you had last year the guy that peed in the creek.
Somebody peed in the creek last year?
Yeah.
During
the round, yeah.
Huh. Yeah, there are things that you can do at other golf courses that you're not supposed to do at Augusta, especially when you're a former champion.
So Augusta it's considered like the classiest. So it's like the Wimbledon of the golf.
Yes, exactly right. Yeah, it's the most prestigious of all the
So
events.
you were disappointed in Rory's actions, yeah? In
Sergio?
In Sergio's actions?
I was not disappointed. I mean, I don't belong there. I think the people at Augusta, the members were, but like Archie just said, he's one of us. They actually asked him afterwards. They were like, so the fact that you broke your driver, did that make your strategy more difficult? He's like, no, it made it easier. All I had to do was just hit 3-wood. I had no driver.
But he was not competitive for this thing, right?
No, I was hitting 3-woods. That's it. I get that frustrated on a normal, normally, smashing your driver seems like a good idea a lot on the course. Except you just don't do it.
I would lose my mind.
It's very easy in golf to lose your mind, especially when you're playing in a serious event or you're playing in a match for money and things start going sideways. It's very easy to snap. But I also don't want to have to go get a new driver. It's easy for Sergio. I don't want to break my driver and have to go get a new one.
Right.
Yeah, so you're more like, you're probably more like just if you want to just smash a ball, like throw a ball into the water or whatever you want to do.
Right, and that's
swear at yourself a little bit.
That's not an issue. But it was jarring what he did, huh?
He broke his driver, yeah.
Yeah, and that's frowned upon at the Masters.
It's just frowned upon most places.
Yeah, period, but especially at the Masters.
So of all the places that you can't really get away with doing something like that, it's the Masters is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think you go to Colonial and they're gonna be like, oh, okay, that's normal behavior. It's normal behavior for me.
Right. You're also talking about a place how pristine the place is. It's like I watched something the other day. After the rounds, they go.
Did he ruin the course?
No, but they go and they hand replace the divots. It's
God, it's so snooty.
They pride themselves on the place being perfect.
It is snooty, but it's almost like we rally around it. You look forward to it.
I'm surprised you like this, RJ.
I typically would not. It is weird.
This feels like this is something you would not like.
I would agree with you because you know what's weird is and Rick would know better than me. Maybe he's played some of these courses. Some of the most expensive memberships in the country. There's not even a dress code, right, Rick? You can show up and wear a t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah,
if
you
you
can
want
go that was places you go where you can wear bare feet and tank tops if you want.
You pay $500,000 in membership dues, whatever. You can do whatever you want. But
how much is it to join Augusta?
I don't think it's as expensive.
It's more,
as you think.
the Augusta's more the prestige, and you got to be invited.
Well, you have to be invited. What is a 300 rolling membership count? There can't be more or less, I believe. So I think they cap you, and everybody plays by the same rules. It's not like if Peyton Manning shows up, he's still got to abide by the same rules as if Rick were invited.
Yeah, RJ's all over that. Roughly 300 does not accept applications.
Yeah. Well, how do you become a member?
You got to be invited.
Invitation.
Oh, invitation only. So it's like a secret club.
Yeah, typically I wouldn't be about this kind of thing, but for whatever reason,
invitation only. Yep.
It feels like the Masters is, if possible, getting more popular as time goes, even though they have these rules.
It's wildly popular.
So
is it by far, in your guys' estimation, the number one golf tournament in the world?
If that's not it, what is?
Well, I'm asking.
It depends. Some people. It depends on what you like, right? So there are some people that like watching the U.S. Open because of how they set the course up and how they really try to make it a true test of golf and how difficult it is. There are people that like watching the Open Championship because that's where golf started, and they like that kind of golf. It's the timing of this too, where it's almost like the unofficial start of golf for people. You start to get fired up. Weather's getting nice. It makes you want to go out and play golf.
Now, this is the only one that's at the same course every year, right?
That's right.
Of the majors?
Correct.
So there's something's got to be special about that.
Of course it is. And just how beautiful it is.
Yeah, and people like the food. I saw ESPN during their coverage. They went through and they They bought all like the pimento cheese sandwiches, and like everything costs $3 or $1.50.
Less than that, yeah.
Yeah, all the prices are frozen in time.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's their thing.
And I think a lot of people like it too because like if you've just any tournament that you've gone to, so there's a lot of people that you see the crowds there. That it's like you asked me the other day like a bucket list thing to do for a lot of golf fans. It's at the top of their bucket list. I want to go. You'd like to play it, but the chances of you playing it are just minimal, if not zero. So I want to go watch it. Then you get a chance to go watch it. So now you have an idea of what the course really looks like when you're there, because you don't get a real feel. For everyone I've talked to, you don't get a real feel for like the layout. Mm-hmm. You can kind of see it, but they said you'd be shocked with how hilly and everything it actually is when you're there. And when you get a chance to watch it live, then you get, sitting on your couch like, oh, I was there, I saw that, and this is how hard that putt is, or this is how hard that par 3 is. It's become the event. And it's also, like I say to you all the time, it's also how the players react to it. Like they clearly think it's the biggest deal. The green jacket's the biggest deal. So it makes you as a fan feel like, okay, if it's the biggest deal for the players, then it's the biggest deal.
Right. And it is cool. Like it's steeped in history and tradition and the whole thing and the green jacket and putting it on next year's champion. So how did Rory do it then? He won last year, right?
The chairman gives it to him. The same his jacket.
They didn't make him put it on himself, right?
No, the chairman presents it. It was Nance, the chairman, and Rory.
Listen,
in the cabin.
Dave, I think next year you take all those apps that you're not using that just happen to be on your phone and you just start firing bets. That'll keep you invested all weekend.
Nah. I could never bet on golf.
You did pretty good, though.
Yeah.
For just like spur of the moment, you did pretty good.
Well, Adam Scott didn't do that well.
Yeah, but still, I think
Scott was fine.
Yeah, he made the cut.
Adam Scott was fine. Listen, you did pretty good. You had Rory.
Matsuyama was -5.
You might actually won. So
yeah,
I
think
12,
you did.
17, and 2. So you were minus 19.
Well, everyone in
I
the
should
top.
start doing fantasy golf.
Oh yeah.
You were right there.
How about that?
Good for you.
Look, good for me is right. I'm a golf guy now.
Yeah.
Adam Scott. I don't know if the commentary behind the pick was great. Like what Adam Scott was due.
He's going to get one. Don't worry.
He has
and
one
whenever
already.
Adam Scott gets that one, you're going to think of me.
Adam Scott has one already.
A major?
Adam Scott's won the Masters.
Oh, good for him.
What a time.
That's great. I wish I would have known. No, he told me. Then he wouldn't have been due.
It's better. It's better when you think he's due. Maybe he's due for another one.
Maybe. I mean had I used that, well, you know what? Maybe I took guys. Who was the third guy I took?
Matsuyama.
Has he won?
Matsuyama's also won.
He has won.
Oh, so my whole strategy was taking guys that were looking for their second. That was my strategy without even knowing it. That is smart.
It's been a while. I think Adam Scott won in 2013, so it's been a minute. But
he
maybe
is
he was
due.
He was due.
See?
Hey, congratulations. You did well.
Thank you.
Good golf stuff on a Thursday by you.
There you go. All right, let's break. We'll come back and we'll get into the Knicks. How do you feel about the Knicks and the Hawks? That's the question of the day. 1-800-919-3776. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
That's ESPNNewYorkContests.com.
Hey Yankees fans, come out to Yankee Stadium on Saturday, May 2nd for the Yankees annual Star Wars Day. Enjoy special appearances by some of your favorite Star Wars characters, and the first 18,000 guests in attendance will receive a max-free Mandalorian bobblehead. Get your tickets now for Saturday, May 2nd, Star Wars Day at Yankee Stadium. For tickets, visit Yankees.com/tickets. And may the Force be with you.
25 a month, 5 whole years. Same sweet number in your ears. Check it in a year, check it in 5. This ain't optimum 5, but price is still alive. 25 a month, 5 whole years. Same sweet number in your ears. Get Optimum famously fast fiber internet. Optimum.com/25 for 5. Or call 8884-OPTIMUM. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Ox Spine at New York Presbyterian is always in pursuit of a better way to heal the spine.
We're getting more people moving again with minimally invasive, non-surgical, and surgical treatments with innovative solutions for every back and spine condition and your unique needs. Expert spine care is available now across New York City and Westchester. Find a doctor at nyp.org/oxspine. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 877-CARS for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now or go to carsforkids.org.
7 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Okay, team. Huddle up.
Why are you dressed like a hockey player?
Because America's energy security is on thin ice. We're facing an overburdened electric grid, rising fuel costs, and severe weather. But here's your power play. Propane. It's affordable, abundant, safe. Propane is reliable energy, even when the grid isn't. Advantage Propane.
Learn more at propane.com/powerplay.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York, Monday morning, and this is the week that we sit here and we analyze the Knicks and the Hawks and the strength of Atlanta and the concern with the matchup or lack thereof as far as Raymond is concerned. People lined up. They want to talk about this matchup. You ready to get to some of the callers?
Let's get to listen. I think we've done enough talking. I'm ready.
I'm curious to see what Joe in Ocean Gate has to say because he wants to talk about the Knicks, and he's not afraid of the Knicks, which is great. So let's start out there. Joe in Ocean Gate, you're not afraid of the Knicks. Good morning, Joe. How are you?
Good morning, guys. Hope you had a great weekend like I did. Multiple naps yesterday watching the final round of the Masters. It was fantastic, very peaceful. And then I think the Knicks are going to win, and I guess I got 2 words for the Hawks. Bring it. That's what I got.
You're not concerned at all, huh?
I got no fear. No,
right.
Not concerned.
Bring it.
They're going to win.
Would you prefer that it wasn't the Hawks, or you don't care at all?
I mean, for me, it's like you get during the regular season, you get these teams. It's like you don't know if they're giving it their all these things, rotations are moving around, and they're finally locked in. But I mean, it is what it is, right? You got to play the teams that are put in front of you. So let's go Knicks.
That's positive. That's optimistic. Thanks for the call, Joe. I think that's what you're going to get for the bulk of this week.
Well, listen, I mean, you have a team. You have a team that was in the Eastern Conference Finals last year, right? And we all feel like if that Halliburton shot does, when it goes straight up in the air, and just feels like it's just, it's hovering over the backboard for it felt like a full minute before it goes in, that you probably win that series in the NBA Finals. Now, no one knows, but that's just, I mean, I think that's a lot of how people feel. Is same group, deeper bench. You feel like you're a better team. You should be able to beat the Hawks in round one.
You should. I agree.
Right. So, I mean, I know the Hawks played. I mean, the Hawks, when you faced them the last time, and that ends up being a 3-point game where McCollum barely doesn't get the three, so send it in overtime. At that point, I think they were 18-20 and 18-2 in their last 20 and hadn't lost a home game in like a month and a half when you played them last time. And what you saw in that game was, Cat had a really good third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter, finishing time is when Jalen does what Jalen does.
It does feel like the Knicks have kind of hit their stride now, right? Like they did play better basketball down towards the end of the season. So hopefully that carries over into the playoffs.
Well, you're healthy, and you started to see some things with Cat and Jalen that you really liked. And it felt like it felt like one of those things happened in the Hawks game where you saw Cat and Jalen in their two-man game, and you're like, wow, this is what we expected when you made the deal for Cat, is it would eventually turn into this. And it wasn't that with Tibbs, which is, part of the reason you felt like, Tibbs was being replaced by Mike Brown, and he would figure that out. And then we spent most of the year with a lot of frustration towards Cat because, from him it was, well, it's a new system. I'm trying to figure out where I fit. And there were some games where he disappeared or wasn't taking enough shots. And was it, him being passive? Was it the coach? Was it, Jalen being, more of a player that's going to score as opposed to facilitate the offense? Like, can we get Cat going? That's just not who he is. It's not in his personality to demand the ball. So, Jalen should be the one that gets him going, or Mike Brown should be the one that gets him going. And then, like you mentioned, later in the season, you start to see their two-man game and what it does for them and what it does for their, the rest of the guys in that offense, and you started to get excited. So, this is a team that's expected to be in the NBA Finals. That's their expectation. That's what
that
the
may be
owners
their
said.
expectation.
Right, but that's their expectation. And if they don't meet that expectation, there's a real chance that this same team won't be back next year.
That's right.
So, go out and take care of Atlanta. Is it who you would want to play? If you could handpick teams to play, you'd want to play Toronto because you own Toronto. But that's not the case. You are better than Atlanta. Period. Stop.
You're better than Atlanta. The way they match up with the Knicks, I think, is a little bit concerning. But yes, you should go out and you should beat Atlanta, and it should not be one of these extended series either.
No, you should beat them in 5.
You should win the first 2, split in Atlanta, win Game 5, nice and tidy, and done.
Right,
that's what it should be.
And I don't need to see Nickeil Walker-Alexander start go for 36 again.
Well, he's a good player.
He's a good player. That's fine. But again, I got OG and I got Bridges. Let's slow him down once we get into the postseason. Where again, this is when all the crap that we've talked about in the regular season about urgency and desperation and intensity is fixed.
There's no excuses after now, right?
No.
There's no they just they're playing. No.
Well, we don't really game plan for teams because it's not a series. Okay, well this is a series now. This is it. This is what we've all sat through the 82 games for.
82 games. And I saw Mark Berman had the tweet last night, and I think he's 100% right. They have to win this series, and they have to I think to satiate anybody, they have to win the next series too. Like, this is how I see it. Tell me if you agree. If you lose in the Eastern Conference Finals, that's the bare minimum. If you lose in the second round, you've regressed, and I think the Knicks fan will be very upset.
I think what you just said is probably true. I don't know how fair that is because of what the Celtics have done this season, and now they got Tatum back. I don't know. If Tatum never got hurt last year and you went into this season after, beating the Celtics, and again, you beat the Celtics, but I'm sure if you asked Celtics fans and you asked, the Celtics, players what happened in that series, they would tell you this is a series we should have won. We had huge leads in games 1 and 2. We didn't seal the deal. We're up, hoisting up threes all over the place. Took 100 threes in the first 2 games, made 25% of them. That's something we should have fixed. We didn't. We were stubborn, and that's something that won't happen again. And you got Tatum back healthy and Jaylen Brown. And again, I don't know how much different it would have been because they're the 2 seed anyway. But now Tatum's back, and you clearly are a team that the Celtics feel a way about, just like the Pistons feel a way about. So I agree with you, but I would say this too. If you get to the Eastern Conference Finals and if it's Detroit and Detroit beats the hell out of you and you lose in 5, is that going to be, I mean, you're still going to feel like crap.
Crap. Right. But I think, yes. I think that fans would ask for change if the Knicks get beaten up by anybody before the NBA Finals or if they don't get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think it's kind of twofold. You're right. I think if the Knicks get to the Eastern Conference Finals and you're all excited and you can't compete with Detroit, what good does that do? That's not a successful season.
Because for those people, all we've heard from them, which is fine because I enjoy, I mean, not all the time, but some of the time I enjoy the optimistic fan to throw in with a lot of the negativity, is you've heard every excuse in the book about those games against Detroit and why the Knicks will fare better in the postseason. And if you don't see that, and it's just, hey, this is a bad matchup, Detroit is way ahead of schedule, and you see the same as the regular season, then what are we doing? Well,
then it's basically you're being told you can't compete with Detroit. And then you'd have to make changes.
Correct.
Right? I mean, you lose in Game 7 by a point at the buzzer, okay, we're right there with them. We can run it back and beat them. If you get beaten up in round 2 or round 3, I think that you're going to see sweeping changes for the Knicks.
Right. But it's going to be how it looks, too. I mean, that's going to be part of it. It is. I mean, that's.
I think the optics are really important this postseason. Yes.
Yes. I mean, if it's a hard-fought 7-game series and you lose on a last-second shot to the Celtics in Game 7, I mean, you're going to be upset. But again, the Celtics are a good team.
Really good.
I mean, you could again listen. I'll be the first one to tell you that, hey guys, you were a better home team the entire season. Maybe if you took some of those games more seriously and recognized that seeding was going to be important, so Game 7 would be in your building, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But you made your bed. Now you got to sleep in it.
You want the schedule for Saturday?
Yeah.
1 o'clock, only on Amazon. I got Raptors and Cavs. 3:30, only on Amazon. I got T-Wolves and Nuggets. That's a good series.
Yeah.
6 o'clock, again, only on Amazon. I got Hawks and Knicks from the Garden. And then 8:30 on ABC for America to watch, Rockets and Lakers from L.A.
Okay.
Another good series.
I like that.
I'm excited for this postseason.
I think everyone's excited. Everyone that loves basketball is excited for Saturday.
And by the way, Tuesday it all starts. Heat Hornets from Charlotte. That's on Amazon. The winner of that will go on. And Trailblazers Suns, 10 o'clock, also on Amazon.
Okay.
And then Wednesday you get Magic Sixers and Warriors Clippers.
Let's go.
There's your little Tuesday, Wednesday appetizer, and then it all gets going on Saturday.
A nice little update by you.
Thank you. I try. Let's go to Ed in the limo. He's in a big, fancy limo. Good morning, Ed. How are you?
Hey, guys. No, I'm up here. I got I have a client I'm picking back up from Massachusetts, so I'm over here on the Hutchinson Parkway, making my way up.
Yeah, but you're in a big, fancy limo.
No. I got the car. I'm driving the boat right now.
Oh, that's
so
disappointing.
Just picking up 2 clients. Sometimes, yeah, but it depends. Things have been a little bit slow, with these gas prices. People are not traveling either, so it's crazy out here. It's hurting our business, but what are you going to do?
Right, but here's the thing, Ed. Here's the thing. He doesn't get it.
Yeah.
He's limo driver Ed, but it doesn't mean he's always driving a limo.
Well, it said
right.
It says Ed in limo.
He goes by limo driver Ed.
Limo driver Ed. Yeah.
So is this whole moniker not real? Like oftentimes when you call, you not in a limo?
No, that's my
I
my
understand.
name I use.
But every time you call, I always envision you got a beautiful top hat on and you're driving somebody down the Sprain to an airport or something.
But limo drivers don't wear top hats, first of all.
But they wear those fedora things.
No, if you guys get a chance, take a look on X and you'll see me. Look up limo driver Ed. You guys see what I look like.
Right.
I'm right there on.
Listen, Ed, I get it. Every doctor's not always in the OR. Right? I mean, you're a limo driver, but it's not always in the limo.
Now 35 years, guys, been in this great business. But listen,
do you have a limo though? Do you ever drive a limo?
Yes, I do. And
Okay,
I drive
good.
the park bus. I drive everything.
Beautiful. Good. It's good to know.
But listen, guys, on the Knicks, one thing about it, our bench is much better than last year. Our team is much healthier. Our team is not tired. And one thing about playing Atlanta, we'll definitely beat them. The Knicks was easing up a little bit, doing that little spell. But listen, they know what they have to do. Once you get into the playoff, everything starts, to pick up and everything. And one thing about it, Knicks don't have to have Trae Young. Trae Young used to kill the Knicks all the time. That's one guy that's not with Atlanta. So, but I don't see the Knicks having a problem. Man, this is our time, man. Our coach has made sure that, we're not going to be exhausted, and we got a great bench. I mean, our bench is not bad, and we're healthy. And I think the Knicks and Cat and, them guys are going to do well. And Brunson, they're working together. They know what they have to do. These guys are grown men. They've been playing basketball for years. They know what they have to do. The Knicks are going to be in the Eastern Championship. And don't forget, we just beat Boston to let them know that we are coming. No matter if whoever's came back to play. Doesn't make a difference. Just keep an eye on our Knicks, buddy. And guess one more thing?
Yeah.
The Mets never got rid of Pete. Never.
Please. It's not like Pete is hitting 390 in Baltimore.
No,
Pete
Nimmo's
has
the
been
one that's off to
awful.
the great start.
Pete's been terrible this season.
Right. Nimmo's the one that's off to a good start. But
And McNeil.
Did you really want Nimmo for 5 more years?
No.
Right.
No. Well, we will.
It'd be nice
promise
if
we're going to.
Semien starts to hit a little bit. Would be nice.
Destroy the Mets. The Mets are they're a real problem right now.
Mets are putting me in a very bad mood. Yes.
So the same day that we do the Couchcast, the Michael K Show has. Have you ever heard of this before? It's called a reverse remote.
A reverse remote? No.
Yeah, it's coming up April 23rd, presented by Floor and Decor. A full show takeover with everything you need to upgrade your home, while we break down everything happening in New York sports. And if you're in Brooklyn, stop by Floor and Decor's flagship store at 850 3rd Avenue. Because while we're on the air, there's plenty happening in the actual store. The Michael K. Show Reverse Remote, presented by Floor and Decor. That's a big day for the station. You got the draft, the Couchcast, and the Reverse Remote.
I don't know. I'm not sure I understand what you just said.
I'm not sure I do either.
Yeah, I don't.
RJ, can you explain what the reverse remote is?
Why is it a reverse remote, though, RJ?
So we're going to be out there.
But the K Show is not going to be there.
Right, the reverse remote would be us doing, it feels like taking people from where the remote would be and bringing them to our studio.
Floor and Decor.
Yeah.
So, do you know that's not going to happen? Maybe we're just...
Are we
honestly, taking Floor Decor
I'm going to shut up
studio?
for a second. Explain what it is.
So we will be out there. ESPN New York. A bunch of us hanging out.
You're going to be there?
I won't be there.
Okay. Because this is right near your house, no?
That's close-ish. And the collective we will be out there at Floor and Decor, and we welcome you to come out, stop by.
850 3rd Avenue.
That's right. Nice part of town, right by the water. Swing on by.
Really?
And you know what it's actually kind of close to? Costco.
I was going to say that, and that's maybe why RJ doesn't want to go near, because he's not allowed in that Costco anymore.
You're not allowed?
No, I'm allowed. Ask me when the last time I was there, though.
Or probably since your last meltdown with it.
That time where you were crying in the corner?
Winter of 2024. I don't go there anymore. But
Costco's too much for you.
But I do encourage you to stop by Floor and Decor. So Michael will not be there. But Michael will be there in spirit. We will be there.
You're going to be there.
Collective we.
Uh-huh.
And there's a lot going on. So if you got to redo something with the house, maybe you got a big, palatial estate like Dave, you should swing by.
I still don't understand.
Listen, and maybe Rick will...
ESPN New York is going to be there.
That's right.
But Michael will not physically be there. Emotionally, I'm sure he's going to be there.
I mean, he could pop in. You don't know.
So what exactly are we doing there?
I don't want
are
to
they
tease
going to play
people.
Are they going to play Michael's show as people are shopping?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
You're gonna go shopping and you're gonna hear the dulcet tones of one Michael K.
It feels like Michael's being lazy, is what this feels like.
Wow.
Really?
Does it not?
This is not the kind of commentary you normally hear.
Yeah, this is. Who are you? You never taken a shot at him.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, we could start. No one ever, John never asked us, hey, what do you guys need to do? No, you do nothing. You just sit there and we can call it a remote and we'll play.
Does he get a remote like talent fee?
No, I don't know. Well, here's the hard part.
That'd be amazing if he would.
Here's the difficult part. Dave, what day did you say this was?
draft day, April 23rd.
So, do you know where the Yankees are that day?
Michael's out of town.
He's in Boston.
Okay. I get it.
Wow. But what you said, though.
Well, no, I didn't know.
You can never take that back.
This is the first time in,
Ever.
I don't know, a decade?
Ever.
Well, I mean, that's what listen,
Things
I would
are
have said it about
rocky.
anybody that's involved in the reverse remote.
Things in paradise, not so good.
Michael's lazy.
It's what it felt like.
Yeah. I believe the quote was, feels like Michael's lazy.
And you know what's remarkable about that? As the drop ages, we'll lose context. We'll have no idea why you said it.
Right. Because I imagine that they've already have the cut of feels like Michael's lazy, and we could just play that on a loop and really start a war between Michael and Rick.
Well, that's how you make sure it really gets back to him. Because if you play with the full context, then people are like, oh, well, I wonder what he meant.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Right. But I know what you guys will do. You guys are the best at it.
I'm not concerned. Michael knows how I feel about him.
He's already preemptively texting him.
I already texted him. He's
when I
sleeping,
said
but that's
lazy, I
fine.
didn't mean lazy. I
Yeah,
didn't think it was
meant-
you,
that's-
Michael K. I thought it was
I
a
said
different
what I
Michael K.
meant.
we're talking about.
I said what I meant. Listen, this is a whole new ball game that we're getting into here.
Michael,
Reverse remotes.
Michael, if you really cared, you'd hit the PJ to Floor and Decor, then go back to Boston if you really cared.
It's a 4-hour drive. It'd be fine.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Down and back.
His show ends at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
How is he going to get back to Boston?
Listen, if we were like Floor and Decor, maybe they put him in a private jet like RJ just said, and they fly him right to Boston.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, and man, Mets and Yankees, I'm so pleased with these two teams. We'll get into that next. DNR with you, ESPN New York. Well, let's see what's happening on the roads. Yes, hello, Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Good morning, company. Hey, let me bring it the traffic. We've got issues on 3 eastbound getting out toward Passaic Ave and Clifton. The right lane is blocked on the ramp into Passaic Ave and Clifton. A tractor trailer into a building. That's what's causing the delays on 3 eastbound through Clifton. Watch for delays on the thruway south exit 13 into Nanuet. It's a collision blocking the left lane getting down toward the Mario Como Tappan Zee Bridge. Van Wyck south into the belt. It's construction sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. If you have questions about youth or high school sports, Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA builds better athletes and better people through sports. Info at positivecoach.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
Attention, New York Verizon mobile customers. Score a massive win with award-winning Fios home internet for an incredible $20 a month, guaranteed for 3 years. Switch today for savings you can count on. Call 1-800-VERIZON now. For new Fios customers with autopay, mobile and home, and bonus discount. Enrollment required. 3-year price guarantee applies to the Fios base monthly rate only. Additional terms apply.
New year, new season, same goal. Feel good and stay in the game. But if neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica is holding you back, it's time to handle it. I'm Bart Scott, and I'm telling you to call Dr. J. Shaw at Soundwell Pain. Dr. Shaw is an Ivy League trained, double board certified, and he specializes in getting people back to living pain-free. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical, image-guided treatments that work. Same day or next day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. Stop playing through pain. Go to SoundwellPain.com. Relief starts today.
If you manage an active facility, you don't have time for disruption. Tricon Construction specializes in working inside healthcare, commercial, and industrial buildings without shutting operations down. That means tight planning, clear communication, safe, disciplined execution, because when patients are inside, when tenants are working, when production can't stop, there's no margin for mistakes. When it has to be handled professionally and handled right, Tricon is the only choice. Visit TriconBuilds.com, TriconBuilds.com.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
It feels like everyone's sick right now. You aren't imagining it. Doctors say this is the worst cold and flu season in 25 years, and it's not over. I was just traveling. It was like everyone around me was coughing, sneezing, and sick. I can't afford to get sick, and I doubt you can either. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. Having a medical emergency kit is like having urgent care and pharmacy right in your home. It includes essential prescriptions like generic Z-Pak to help you get well faster, plus important antibiotics to treat pneumonia, strep throat, sinus and ear infections, nausea, even UTIs, and many more common and serious illnesses. It's your kit the moment you need it. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. It's genius. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. I can save you $45 when you use my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. Again, save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
What's up, my friends? This is Francisco Lindor.
This is Devin Williams. This is Luke Weaver. Bo Bichette here. You're listening to the home of New York Mets baseball.
WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Final horn sounds on the regular season. And for the Knicks, a look ahead to round 1 next weekend, right here at Madison Square Garden.
Go and take care of Atlanta. Is it who you would want to play? If you could handpick teams to play, you'd want to play Toronto because you own Toronto. But that's not the case.
They were good. Atlanta's a good team.
You are better than Atlanta. Period. Stop.
You're better than Atlanta.
You should beat them in 5.
You should.
This is a team that's expected to be in the NBA Finals. That's their expectation.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
If you ask the Atlanta Hawks who they would rather play, the Knicks or the Heat, they would say the Atlanta Hawks.
On ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
I was fearful that might make a return, and there it is. If you ask the Atlanta Hawks who they'd rather play, the Knicks or the Heat, they'd say the Atlanta Hawks.
I actually almost said it. When we were having that conversation, when you say Atlanta Hawks, the first thing that comes to my mind is when Carlin said that.
That was rough.
Wasn't his finest moment.
That wasn't his finest moment. Knicks win this series in 7, and you're annoyed or you're pleased?
I'm probably annoyed and pleased at the same time. I mean,
so you're happy they won the series, but you're upset that it took 7.
Right, because, again, I mean, we're most likely going to get Boston in the second round, so do I need to play 7 hard-fought games against Atlanta? No. Take care of your business. I also don't want to expose myself to the potential of somebody getting hurt.
Sure.
Less games, the better.
You don't expect him to run Bridges out during like game 1 or 2 and take him right out of the game, right?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, because that would be awkward.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
More concerning, Mets or Yankees? Got to be Mets, right?
Mets. Yeah.
Mets. Yeah. So let's start there, Rick. I'm not going to say I'm panicked because I think that's silly seeing what they've done in the past and how they've rebounded from it, but. You could almost not get off to a worse start than they've done this year.
Right, but I don't even know why you... Like, you could say that potentially about Lindor because you've seen Lindor get off to really slow starts. The stuff with Lindor, the mental mistakes, it's jarring.
It's what he's doing is embarrassing.
Right, but what you just said I don't think holds true outside of maybe it's a completely different team we're watching right now. This is not, there's no Alonso, there's no Nimmo. Like, this is a completely new team. You have five new position players.
And they don't hit. They fell behind yesterday 1-0. I was like, oh, boy, sincerely, I don't know if they can come back from that. Against the A's.
A's aren't a bad team, but
I'm not saying they're a bad team, but you should be able to score some runs against them.
You would think. But again, look at this lineup right now without Soto. Soto is a huge piece of what they're trying to do.
He's a top 5 hitter in baseball, but
Correct.
you still should be able to put some runs on the board.
I know you should, but who? Tell me who.
Any of them should be able to.
You shouldn't be getting shut out the way you're getting shut out. But Lindor is going through something right now. Like, I've seen him have slow starts, but I haven't seen this.
Yeah, well, you haven't seen him not engaged.
Right, like not knowing how many outs there are, getting picked off at first. I mean, what should have been maybe a double play where he goes flying up the middle and he's not there to cover second base. He doesn't know what he's doing.
He doesn't know what he's doing. And then I'm watching the game on Friday night, and he leads off the inning. He gets a base hit. You got first and third. Nobody out. Ground ball to first, and he's wandering off at third base.
The interesting thing is, now you had last year, and you won 83 games, right? So you had David Stearns takes the team over. They make this magical run to the NLCS. It just felt like everything that happened, it was lightning in a bottle. You had OMG, Grimace, Hawk, all these different things, and it felt like this unbelievable clubhouse, tight knit. It was a team you really enjoyed to watch. You watched it, you could feel it. It was palpable. Like it was fun. And then last year, you bring in Soto, you pay him $765 plus all the other crap you're paying him, and you're expecting now, okay, you were in the NLCS.
You're going to take the leap.
Right. You didn't. You won 83 games. You didn't make the playoffs. You bled out. It was one of the most, epic collapses, most frustrating things as a Mets fan you could watch. And it was now, David Stearns, who, again, I think we went into last season, you were like, oh, don't worry about the rotation. He knows what he's doing.
Yep.
And Frankie Montas will be good, and the whole thing falls apart. So now the pressure's starting to build a little bit. We're going to change things. He's got the impetus to change things now because you didn't make the playoffs, so Pete's gone, Nimmo's gone, McNeil's gone. Clubhouse was a lot worse than we thought last year. Let's mix it up. Let's switch it up. And you get no Kyle Tucker, so we'll pivot to Bichette, and we get all these different things. So now you're getting a sense of this is David Stearns' team. And you're still spending a ton of money, and you turned the game on yesterday, and with all the money being spent, I got Jared Young hitting third.
What are we doing?
I mean,
what are we? Jared Young.
Where's all the
to
money
start
going?
Season, you didn't even know he was on the team.
Like
and he's batting third.
I mean, listen, he's off to a good start, but still, I mean, you know what I mean when I'm saying that.
I couldn't agree with you more.
So it's been bad, and then Senga has the outing that Senga has. I'm still not convinced that the clubhouse is Shangri-La, especially after I saw with Soto and Lindor to start the season. And now Lindor's having all these mental mishaps.
I mean, one mental mishap is you're like, oh, all right. I mean, how many's it been? It's like one a game. It's like what will Lindor's mental mishap be in this game? Is it going to be base running? Like spin the wheel. Will he get picked off a base? Will he not cover a base? Will he not know how many outs there are? Like it's something every single game every single night with him.
Right. Which is, again, this was supposed to be. Now it turns out it was never going to be because Steve Cohen says he'll never have a captain as long as he owns the team, which
I never heard anything like that, by the way.
Which was a surprise to all of us. You're right. It was a surprise to all of us. He's supposed to be that guy. And he has been that guy. I mean, and just to see him have the mistakes mentally that he's had, I think your first thing is like, well, what's really going on? Because this is not who he's been.
No.
And it's one of the controllable things.
He's not engaged. It's a real problem right now. It's a
huge problem.
And for all your troubles, so your disaster at home, you lose two to Arizona. You get swept by the A's, and for all your troubles, now you get to go to L.A. and play the Dodgers.
Now you get to fly out back to the West Coast.
Yeah,
it's great.
And take on the one team that I mean is terrifying in all of baseball.
Yeah, it's lined up well.
And their worst pitcher, by the way, pitched yesterday.
Right.
In Sasaki.
Yeah, it's not good right now.
No.
I mean, there's no way to spin it where it feels like it's going to be. It's good right now. Right? So Semien hasn't hit yet.
Nope.
Lindor is off to a slow start, and plus you got the mental mistakes to go along with that. Vientos got off to a good start, and now has struggled. I mean, dude, you've spent... Outside of the Dodgers, I mean, you're spending the most money in baseball.
Spent a ton of money.
You got Jared Young batting third for you.
That was jarring. When I was watching the game yesterday, and I didn't know what the lineup was, and I just sat down and I'm like, oh, here we go, Lindor, and then Bichette, and then Jared Young.
Right. Here's the other problem with this too: is some of these mistakes that Lindor's made, and it's been some base running stuff. You saw the potential maybe double play the other day. It's like that is supposed to be one of the real strengths of our team, because when your GM comes out and talks about defensive runs saved and then decides to bring in a third baseman that's never played third base and a first baseman that's never played first base, and the other options at first base are also guys that haven't played first base, there are going to be some growing pains at the corners, right? That's going to be a reality. So I'm going to need up the middle to be really, really good. I can't afford to have you making mistakes, because there's a real chance the guys that haven't played positions before are going to make mistakes. And then, who on the team right now outside of Luis Robert has gotten off to a really good start?
They've been awful. Again, I'm not even exaggerating. They fell behind 1-0 yesterday, and my thought was, oh boy, I hope they can cobble a run across against the A's.
Well, here's the other thing that's frustrating.
And they couldn't, mind you.
Here's the other thing that's frustrating. And again, you're starting to, you really see how important Soto was in this lineup. But you did, when you decided to move off of Pete, and now Pete is not doing himself any favors because he's not off to a great start either. But the season he had last year, what he does home run wise, doubles wise, is you lost a scary bat in your lineup. You lost power in your lineup. They could one swing change a game. You lost that, but you thought that this new lineup with a lot of guys that could put bat to ball is you'd be able to find a way to generate runs, because you got a lot of guys that are good hitters, right? There's not a lot of swing and miss in your lineup. What should, in theory, kind of be, I don't want to say slump proof, but it should make it so, you're going to still, even when you're struggling, there'll be enough guys, enough bats in the lineup to find a way to score some runs. And that, over the stretch has clearly not been the case. I got to find the stat. I saw a stat about them being shut out earlier.
They stink right now. Watching them it's not enjoyable at all. And they look like they're playing with no confidence. You name it, it's a problem right now. Here's Lindor. What happened with that ground ball where you took a bizarre, circuitous route and didn't cover second?
I went after the ball, and Marcus was there, and didn't make it at second base, and didn't turn the little play. Just saying could have got the inning right there, and I didn't help him.
Great. But here's the thing, Rick. It's not an isolated incident. It's not like he had one, moment where he wasn't paying attention and he messed up. How many times has it happened this year? 10?
I don't know if it's
a
quite
lot.
10, but it's 5? A lot more than you should.
A lot.
To start a game, not know how many outs there are, then getting picked off, and of course Soto turns around and hits a home run. Again, it's been too many.
You know how many outs there were? He got picked off third. He got picked off first. He's not covering second base on ground balls up the middle. What is happening with this guy?
That's the thing, because it's not who he's been. You could understand there are certain players that just during the course of their career are known as players that will have mental lapses, that they're not always dialed in. That's not who. That's not who we've seen Lindor be. Right? We thought he was going to be the captain.
Yeah.
He's one of the leaders of your team.
I don't know if there's something baseball-wise or in his own private life-wise, but you're right. He is not the same guy right now.
No, and you need him to be dialed. You need him to snap out of this, especially with no Juan Soto in the lineup. Because outside of Robert, Bichette's hit better in April. Semion's not off to a good start. Polanco's been dealing with the injury. He's not off to a great start. So it's you don't have, like I mentioned, Vientos got off to a good start. Now he struggled. There's not a lot in that lineup.
And then, the one game you actually score some runs, you allow a boatload of runs. It's
right.
Just everything is going
and
against you right now.
And then you saw. You went from Senga being a real bright spot to his last start. He stinks.
It was brutal. It was brutal. And you know what? It's a shame for Peralta yesterday because he pitched really well.
Yeah. So I'm looking at it. This was an article I saw in The Athletic this morning. They went 17 straight innings without scoring a run, and then Friday was the third time in 14 games they were scoreless through 9 innings. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's not good. Here's Mendoza on Lindor's massive lapses.
It's weird because this is that's not him. It's hard to explain, and he'll be the first one that he'll tell you that he's got to be better. But yeah, never seen that. Some of those plays that he just is out of position at times.
I mean, he doesn't even have a reason or rationale for it. He's puzzled at what's going on.
Well, you know what the thing is, too? Again, going back to the defensive run safe thing, is Bichette wasn't a good shortstop, is okay at third base, but again, he's never played the position before. First base has been Polanco, it's been Vientos, it's been Beatty. It's guys that don't play first base. So you justify bringing in Semien and losing Nimmo because it's a less of a commitment. He's going to be a great defensive second baseman. You have Benj in right field, who's a good defensive player, made a good defensive play yesterday. You got Robert, who's a good defensive player in center, and then Soto. I mean, Soto's fine defensively.
Fine.
Right? Lindor is supposed to be. Now, he wasn't as good as he's normally been defensively last year, but he's supposed to be one of your better defenders. So I can't have you struggle at the plate and also be like mentally in a different place right now.
Well, he's supposed to be. He's almost supposed to be your de facto captain, and he's supposed to be. Him and Soto are supposed to carry this team.
Right.
And without Soto, you ask more of Lindor, and you're getting less from Lindor.
Yes. And then you saw him get off to a good start last year. And then this year, between a slow start, which is normal, like you've seen him have slow starts, and we snapped out of it, and he's been really good. But it's the other stuff, especially because you've heard rumblings of the bad clubhouse last year, and maybe not a great relationship with Soto this year. Like, I mean, I don't know, dude. Like to spend as much money as Steve Cohen is spending.
I know it's early. It is highly concerning right now at the moment.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I mean, could you imagine you own this team spending the amount of money that you're spending?
No.
For this?
And you wonder at what point he loses his patience. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. More on the Mets and into the Yankees. And it's not as bad as it is with the Mets, and it's brutal. It's not much better over on the other side. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York.
D'Agostino, Law, Bite Back. This is John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates. Did you know Social Security takes money out of every paycheck you earn? Paycheck after paycheck. And you're not supposed to touch that money until you're 67? What if you can't work? What if you need that money now? The system is challenging and most people get denied. That's a fact. D'Agostino & Associates has the experience to win, and we win a lot. If you filed for Social Security disability benefits and were denied, let us appeal. Call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. Bite Back means fight back. 1-800-248-3222. We'll fight to get you paid. D'Agostino & Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and handles Social Security disability claims and appeals. Remember, if you've been denied, call us first. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. D'Agostino & Associates. We win a lot.
This is Rick Brunson, the assistant coach from the New York Knicks. I'll be driving to our games this season in style in my new Jeep Gladiator from Princeton Jeep. My friends at Princeton Jeep gave me all-star treatment, and you can expect the same thing. Just mention I sent you, and they'll treat you like family. Princeton Jeep has tons of inventory and great deals on new vehicles. Visit Princeton Jeep at 1045 State Road in Princeton, New Jersey, or online at PrincetonJeeps.com and tell them Rick Brunson sent you.
Monkey Sports, built by players for players, is your one-stop shop for hockey, baseball, lacrosse, and more. Find top-name equipment and expert in-store services like sharpening, break-ins, and relacing. Shop in-store at Monkey Sports in Farmingdale or Woodbridge, or online for all the top brands. Whatever your sports, Monkey Sports gets you game ready fast. Monkey Sports, where athletes shop.
More people trust their hearts to New York Presbyterian than any other hospital in New York. It's because New York Presbyterian has the most experienced cardiovascular doctors, treating a full range of heart conditions, from heart failure to valve repair, with the most advanced treatments. Find a doctor at nyp.org/heart. New York Presbyterian. New York Presbyterian Hospital, based on U.S. News & World Report 2025 to 2026 cardiology, heart, and vascular surgery rankings.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. Rings End is your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer.
They're your store for quality with a full line of brilliant and durable Benjamin Moore paints. They're your store for inspiration with thousands of colors and a variety of sheens. And Rings End is your store for expertise with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. Insist on Benjamin Moore paint from Rings End because the gorgeous color you love can't be matched in another brand of paint.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
You know the rush when you reach that goal, when something you've worked for pays off. That's success. At University of Maryland Global Campus, we believe you should never stop chasing it. That's why we offer a skills-based education that helps move your career forward. Learn how to apply emerging technologies like AI and data science. Build your leadership and critical thinking skills. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start May 13th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Harry Douglas here. Let me ask you something. What if you can enjoy the taste of a cocktail, the warmth of a spirit, and still stay fully in control? That's RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category. RK delivers bold flavor and a real warming sensation with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and zero calories. Perfect for nights out, social gatherings, or anytime you want the experience of a drink without sacrificing tomorrow. Check it out at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, all the flavor, none of the alcohol.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. I have a question I got to ask the guys in a moment, but I want to tell you about the NFL Draft that's coming up on April the 23rd. It's a Thursday, and you should join me and Rick on YouTube for the draft on ESPN New York's Couchcast, your second screen for the NFL Draft on ESPN New York's YouTube channel. You'll get real-time reactions, instant takes, and we'll have some special guests stopping by. All on ESPN New York's Couchcast on draft night, only on ESPN New York's YouTube channel on April the 23rd at 8 o'clock in the evening, presented by our dear friends at Calandra's Bakery. So RJ and Raymond, I guess it's a nice thing, but I think it's also in some ways a concerning thing. Because the question is, why did it take this long for this to happen? Guess who just started following me on Instagram?
Ooh.
No idea. Who?
Cassie.
What,
My
really?
wife just started following you?
Right.
Interesting.
So I thought maybe she was like new to Instagram. No, she has lots of posts, plenty of followers. What took so long that today she just said, you know what? I think I'll follow Dave on Instagram.
I think she probably was on Instagram and maybe just saw that you came across her timeline and just decided to follow.
But shouldn't I be someone that was like a P1? Like shouldn't I be
I don't
important
think that,
to her?
No, because I don't think that we really talk about you posting much on Instagram.
I post all the time on Instagram.
Do you?
Yeah, collaborations?
Collaborations don't count as unique posts.
What do you mean? Collaborations are posted, Jace. Yes, they are.
You have nothing to do with those.
Listen, you're as good a collaborator acceptor as there is in the business.
The best.
Yeah, I mean, all you've posted is stuff that Jake sent you. That's it.
Okay, so what?
Well, that's not. I mean, you're not posting any original content. She could just. I mean, she could find the same stuff on our Instagram.
Let's not defend her. Okay.
Well,
she
of course
hasn't
I'm
followed
defend her.
me
It's my
for
wife.
years. Why?
What do you mean why? Because you're not a big Instagram person.
Well, she clearly doesn't care.
I'll ask her. I'll text her right now and ask her why she just decided to follow you.
Why did it take all this time to follow Dave on Instagram?
Okay.
That's the
It'd
way
be
I
nice
want
if
it
you
to be
posted
asked.
some stuff like, why didn't you post Ben's home run?
I don't know how to do that kind of stuff.
See, that's the problem. And this is why no one takes you serious.
What do you mean? I think people take me serious.
No, I can't take your
because it's like
Instagram.
a minute and a half. Now I got to edit it. I got to put music on. Now that becomes a lot.
Oh, that's why. I know that's exactly why.
What?
So she didn't know you were on Instagram because you're so bad at it. And then she saw on her feed that her sister follows you, so that's why she also follows
So
you.
her sister follows me?
Yeah, maybe her sister does have a thing for, doughy guys. Maybe it's like a...
Is that right? Is her husband heavy?
No, he's very skinny.
So then what do you mean she has a thing for
tall
doughy
and very skinny? Well, you kind of, maybe you like to dabble in what you don't have, and she's like, look at this little, this doughy fella.
So you think her sister wants me?
No, I don't think that's the case. Maybe.
That's the way it sounds to me.
She just likes the show, maybe. And she sees that all you post is stuff from the show that we could easily find on our own.
You can't find
site.
it everywhere.
I'm
involved.
All you do
I
is
get
pirating.
sent, hey, collaborate, and I collaborate.
You're cannibalizing our Instagram. You're supposed to be putting original content on that.
Peter Rosenberg just started following me.
Well, that's even worse than
What's
Cassie.
happening?
I mean, what the hell is going on here?
I don't know why. I don't even think I follow you.
Come on.
I don't think I do.
No, it's true. Rick doesn't,
he doesn't
follow me on. He doesn't follow me on Instagram or Twitter.
Are you kidding?
He's
not on Twitter. That's bad.
This is a familial thing now.
That's bad.
Your family doesn't care about people.
They're not big follow people.
No.
What do you mean?
Your
My mother-in-law
family is disinterested in others.
My mother-in-law and sister-in-law follow you.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. I didn't realize I didn't follow RJ. Yeah.
It's the affection for those closest to you.
I don't need to lie. I'm looking at it right now. I don't need to see about Buffalo Sabres winning games. I want to follow him for. I don't need that.
I think RJ posts about that stuff.
It's those closest to you.
As soon as you open up his thing, first place.
It's still
Sabres
true.
win.
Still true.
It's disgusting.
It's still true.
I don't want this. I don't need this in my life. I got plenty of other things to keep me busy. I don't need to
Fine.
do
We
what
don't.
RJ's saying.
We don't want you anyways.
Good. I don't want to be a part of it.
What's happening?
Oh, Cassie's sister follows Carlin too. That's nice.
Who does? Cassie follows Carlin?
Cassie's sister follows Carlin.
That's Cassie's
also
sister's she's a stalker.
Who's also a heavyset fella.
But a different kind of heavyset fella.
Different than you. Yeah, you're like a little doughy-ish, but
right.
Carlin says fat fetish chubby chaser.
I will say Carlin's weight loss is noticeable. I said it to him the other day.
He lost 150 pounds. Of course, it's
It
noticeable.
was 150 pounds.
Is it 150?
No,
it's a
Rick
lot.
is just being obnoxious.
Let's not get too far away though. The DiPietro family, just not good followers.
RJ, I think I follow you on Instagram.
Troubling.
I think I follow you, RJ.
Oh, that would be really.
On Instagram, I do follow you.
Oh.
What do you mean? Oh.
RJ, that's not great.
Oh, the ghost account. That is real. I never know what's you and what's not.
Yeah. Why are you all ghosty? Why can't you have a regular Twitter and a regular Instagram? Like
I have a regular
people?
Twitter. I just don't post anything.
So okay, so I take it back. Now I did follow that account, unsure if it was actually you because you neither confirm nor deny it ever. So
yeah, so I mean,
let's give it some promotion. Let's build it up.
No, I don't want it built up.
What do you mean? If John
don't
hears you
want it
saying
built
you
up.
don't want to build up your social media, he would be very upset with you.
So Dave,
I don't build up Instagram.
I'm getting followers all over the place.
So Dave, not a good look for me to accuse him of that. The Twitter's true, the Instagram, but I do think there's some leeway I deserve because the account that is Rick has 4 posts, 15 followers, and follows 41 people. Like, who's to assume that would be the actual Rick?
Right. Aha. Mysterious.
I don't even know what to say.
Well, I'll tell you what.
You're not
I'll tell you what to
doing
say.
your due diligence on the social media.
You're not doing anything. Jake is doing yours.
So he would do yours if you would actually promote your Instagram or your Twitter.
I don't need to outsource it.
But it's not working well. It's not a well-oiled machine.
I'm not trying to make it well-oiled.
I have almost 8,300 followers. You have 4 or whatever he just said.
That's all I want. That's it.
You're missing the point.
Yeah, Rick can take or leave the gram. That's what I'm picking up here.
Oh, he's on there all the time.
Yeah. I'm checking
He's
things
obsessed
out.
with it.
My algorithm.
I see some of the stuff you send.
Well,
now all of a sudden, I go looking around on Instagram and I get all these posts like that are meant for you.
This is why your algorithm is all messed up. You need to follow more people.
Look, I threw a javelin the other day.
Oh my god.
You should see some of the stuff I don't send you.
God knows what kind of stuff you get.
I got to reset it. It's clear that I need to reset the algorithm.
I don't think you can reset it unless you stop doing the stuff you do.
No, just follow more wholesome things.
I'll help you. Stop looking at mean things that remind you of me.
Right. Just follow like, hey, glasses of milk. Like good, wholesome things.
Glasses of milk?
Yeah. Wholesome. Apple pie.
What am I
Pictures
gonna
of
look
the
at glasses
moon. Artemis 2. These good, wholesome American things.
None of that interests me.
I like little people playing chess.
I made the mistake once, and now it's littered. Can't do anything about it.
No, you don't want to do anything about it.
That's true. Good point. I don't believe that you guys want me to do anything about it. I think you like when I send you that stuff.
Maybe because in honor of Cass following me, maybe I'll put out a post.
I don't even think you know how to put out a post.
I think I could maybe figure it out, though.
We talked about Ben's home run.
Mm-hmm.
You have it. That would have been a nice post.
It would have, wouldn't it?
Yeah, would have been a great post. But no.
But then there's editing that gets involved.
Well, if you do want to follow, some semblance of us, it's at DR on ESPN on the socials.
That's nice.
Well, how about me on IG, RJ?
Listen, you're just
Dave Rothenberg, ESPN.
I'm not worried about you. You accept everything we post anyway, so they'll find their way to you.
So you feel if there were one of the two of us that is more taking care of their business on the social media, it would be me, correct?
If I had to choose, yes.
Yes. Because, Rick, you're failing us.
The bar's low. He doesn't want to be found.
Right.
He's hiding.
He's lurking.
I would say I'm very successful in what I'm doing right now.
You're doing a great job. All right, let's break. We'll come back, and we will get into the Yankees, and I know people are lined up to talk about them and their disappointment with this latest stretch. DNR with you right here on ESPN New York.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Gold prices are soaring and silver is near an all-time high. If you've got gold or silver just laying around and you want top dollar, then go to the Estates Roadshow this Friday through Tuesday at TMT Cash for Gold in Old Bridge. For info, go to tmtcashforgold.com.
New York Knicks fans, here's a total slam dunk. For a limited time, new Verizon Mobile and home customers can get Fios and a line of mobile for just $69.99 a month with AutoPay. Get Fios 300 megabits per second for $20 a month and unlimited welcome for $50 a month plus taxes and fees when you bring your own phone. Visit a Verizon store today to learn more. For new Fios Internet and mobile customers, discounts applied over 36 months. Mobile and home discount enrollment required. Additional terms apply. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds.
Chris Carlin with you. Glad to be joined right now by Taylor Canfield. He is the U.S. Sail GP team driver. And we are all getting ready for the Mubadala, New York Sail Grand Prix coming up at the end of May. Taylor, how we doing?
Yeah, we're excited for the home event in New York. And, can't wait to be there and racing in front of all the fans.
Now, what is your role as driver of the U.S. Sail GP team?
So as a driver, you kind of have two different roles. One is trying to help make sure that the boat is going, as fast as you can around the racetrack. And then in addition to that, it's kind of the decision maker on board and, using the information that I'm getting from the whole team and the coach booth to kind of make those split-second decisions around the racetrack.
It sounds like an awesome atmosphere. What's the energy going to be like sailing right at New York City?
There's no better feeling racing in front of the home crowd, representing our country and hearing their cheering through our headsets that we have on board is, it gives me the chills just thinking about it. So we're pumped.
We're looking forward to the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix coming at the end of May. Taylor, thanks.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
So it was the fourth quarter and we're down by 5. Sweat pouring down my face. Suddenly it hit me. If only I could wrap part of the towel around my forehead. And that's how I became the first basketball player to wear a headband.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-494-6139. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-494-6139.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I am grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Now through April 23rd, get to Floor & Decor's flagship store in Brooklyn at 850 3rd Avenue. Enter the Design Your Day with K sweepstakes presented by Floor & Decor. Discover unmatched selection, unbelievable prices, plus standout looks in tile, wood, stone, and more. Explore fresh ideas, find your inspiration, and see real people, real projects. The Design Your Day with K sweepstakes, only at Floor & Decor in Brooklyn. Now through April 23rd. Visit ESPNNewYork.com for full details and rules.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Oh, this is it. This is the big one. The big segment takes us all the way till 8:25. I'll let you know, Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's when it's Tully time. Rangers in their 81st game, they visit the Panthers, 7 o'clock. 7:05, Yankees host the Angels to try and get right. And at 10:10, the Mets, nice and late, the Mets visit the L.A. Dodgers. And that's Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. So the Yankees, I mean, Rick, we talk about the Mets and how bad they've been, and they have. The Yankees have been every bit as bad as the Mets in the last week.
Yeah, it's been tough. And
Brutal.
They got off to such a great start. Hey, listen, they got off to such a great start. And it's 162 games. But, I mean, there are things like we've talked about that when you look at this whole way we're running it back, and, I listened to Boone last year talk about, what the team was, after they made the moves at the deadline, and, how some of the issues, that were real issues before they made, they made the moves and addressed some of the holes that, they were a team that was going to be good enough to compete for a World Series. And again, early on this season, there have been some things that you're seeing that, you thought could be problems that it turns out right now are problems.
Big problems. I mean, Ryan McMahon is awful. I'm sorry. It's not like he came in with a tremendous offensive resume, and he's an awful offensive player right now.
He is not good. And when you look at the production you've gotten from 7, 8, 9, it's been some of the worst in baseball.
I believe
I believe only the White Sox have less production in those spots than the Yankees.
But I mean, it's almost like a dead area. Like you get down to the bottom of Austin Wells and Grichuk, and how are you playing Randall Grichuk?
Well, how about this one? So in the final game of the series on Sunday, the batting order, the 7, 8, 9. Here you go, the dead spot. So these were the batting averages: 7, 8, 9 for the Yankees, 0,
right,
.097 and 156,
right, and that's Caballero sitting like a scalding 156, right?
Yeah. So and then McMahon's went up from to I think 114 now. He's really doing it because he got a hit.
He's really hot. But this is going to be and mind you, Dominguez is in the minor leagues tearing it up.
Again, that doesn't necessarily always mean it doesn't mean he's going to come up here and tear it up. I mean, Carson
couldn't do worse than they're doing.
At the moment, but he doesn't play third base. Is a problem. He's not a shortstop.
Well, how long do you think that you're going to be able to trot McMahon out there? consistently.
Well, but if it's not McMahon, it's going to be Rosario.
Correct.
All right. So, I mean, you also had McMahon hit last night, and I know it's righty-lefty, but still, I mean, I guess because he had a hit.
But you're getting no production offensively at catcher.
Right, and you had
short,
Paul Goldschmidt. You had
third.
Paul Goldschmidt. They walked David. They walked Austin Wells. The go-ahead run, they walked Wells to get to McMahon.
Which is jarring.
And it was one pitch. That's it. You got Goldschmidt sitting on the bench. So I don't know what to tell you. And on top of that, I mean, Jazz is talking about 50-50. He hasn't hit a home run yet.
50-50? The guy doesn't know the rules of baseball.
Grisham hasn't hit a home run yet. I mean, it's not great.
That is so embarrassing. If you were uncertain, would you bring it up as a talking point?
No, I wouldn't. No.
Like, wouldn't you just say nothing and then like go into a back room and be like, hey, can you explain like what's going like to have to discuss this for a guy that's been in the majors for years? RJ, do me a favor, play this cut from Jazz Chisholm not understanding the rules of the game of baseball.
Yeah, I was really going to go try to tag the runner and just throw it to first. I don't know what the rule is if I went to first base first and threw it back to second if it's still an out. Is it still a double play? I don't know. Does it count as not an RBI?
Still score.
They'll still score?
They'll get there before the tag third and second.
Where it was what I was trying to do in my mind probably wouldn't have worked anyway.
Does it not count as an RBI? Does it not count as like a run scoring? He couldn't have meant RBI. He couldn't be concerned whether the batter's going to get an RBI, right?
I think. I mean, in that spot, you're concerned if the run's going to score,
right?
Not who gets credit for the
right.
credit for RBI.
Does the batter get credit for the RBI in that situation? I can't. When I heard that, I thought he was kidding.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't kidding.
No.
He actually gave you a PSA for I don't know the rules of baseball.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. That's where we're at.
And then Boone, of course, came out with this. Well, he didn't really mean that.
No, how could he mean that? He didn't mean that.
He gets it.
He knows better than that. He's going to go 50-50. Don't worry about it.
But the problem, and what's he hitting? He's not hitting 200 either.
Right now, he is currently hitting...
Like 160?
Jazz is hitting 179.
179. And that's after a couple hits this weekend.
Yeah, 179.
Oh, God. And I mean, look at and again, the Mets, we sat there, we crushed them, so it's not a Yankee-specific thing. But look at the lineup. Grisham can't hit, and there was a concern about that. Your third baseman can't hit. Your shortstop can't hit. Your catcher can't hit. Your second baseman can't hit. If your pitching hasn't been off the charts unbelievable for the first couple of weeks of the season, you wouldn't be sitting here above 500.
Right, but to be fair, and again... I mean, this is not going to make Yankees fans feel better about what they're currently watching, is you saw the same group lead the league in runs last year and lead the league in home runs. So you know they're capable of doing it. On the other side of town, when we talk about the Mets, this is a brand new group. Right? Like, I mean, we've seen, we've seen the players in different places, but as a team, we haven't seen what they're really capable of doing yet.
The Mets are far more concerning than the Yankees. But the Yankees are very concerning right now.
Well, because you know that McMahon's not a good offensive player.
He's a terrible offensive player.
Right. Like, I mean, the idea of, Caballero being a guy you're going to throw out there every single day is not what he's supposed to be.
Well, we tried to tell people, like, oh, good, Volpe's not here. Now you have clamoring for Volpe. When is he going to come back?
Right, and as good as Stanton's looked, I mean, the power's not there yet, right? He's got one home run. Bellinger's got one home run.
And Judge hasn't been good either.
So, listen, they're going to figure it out offensively because we've seen them figure it out offensively. Like, they led the league as frustrated as Yankees fans were with how how last season ended. They still, statistically, they still led the league in runs, and they still had the most home runs in Major League Baseball. So, it's the same group.
Yes, but do you feel nearly as confident about Trent Grisham as you did from last season when he had a career season?
No, I just think there are certain seasons, and again, where, just everything clicks, and you have a great season. And if you look at Trent Grisham's career, that was the outlier season. So to bring him back for $22 million when there's only a certain amount of money that you want to spend, I had a bit of an issue with it. Now, maybe he turns it around, but again, to think he was going to have that same kind of year this year, I think is
is foolish.
Is risky.
Yeah, it's naive to think that he was going to replicate that because you and I sat here all off season saying, paid him $22 million. You're going to just run it back with him and think that he's going to equal what he did last season. And I get it; it's a very small sample size, but this is not the same player that we saw last year.
No, it's not. And then on top of that, because you did what you did and you brought Bellinger back, there's no place for Dominguez to play.
I heard Kay talk about this on my. I was in the car for a long time on Friday. I heard almost all his show, talking about Spencer Jones. Do you know the rate that he's striking out at in the minors?
Yeah, it's outrageous.
He's striking out at 60%.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
60. I never heard of anything like that. 60%.
It's going the wrong way. Yeah,
and that's at a lower level than Major League Baseball.
Well, remember Aaron Judge? That was something. It was like 50%. When he first burst on the scene, and he's turned himself into a batting champion.
Right.
Like Spencer Jones does look eerily similar to Aaron Judge from the left side, but that clearly is not something that's going in the wrong direction.
No, 60% is that's.
As opposed
I
to
never heard
better.
of anything like that. Let's go to some of the Yankees calls, and we're going to go around the league, led by the great Raymond Santiago. Casey in Greenbrook. Casey, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hello?
Hi, Casey. How you doing?
I'm good. I just want to say how Ryan McMahon is he's unplayable at this point, regardless of how good his defense is or anything. And you got to start Rosario at third. He's going to make a couple errors every once in a while, but McMahon is just he's a bum. He can't do anything.
He's
right?
a bum.
He's a bum.
Took, 15 games? Thanks. We appreciate it. It took 15 games to get Yankees fans calling he's a bum.
Well, he's not a bum because he's good defensively. It's just the problem is that because of the Yankees offseason and not really doing much outside of just bringing the same team back, you wanted to talk yourself into, hey, no. Like, hey, he's going to be fine. Right, like as a Yankee, he'll be a better hitter as a Yankee. That's not the case. He is who he is. And now you actually are playing a place where the expectations are through the roof.
Yeah, but he is unplayable. And it's not like you get to the 9 spot and the first 8 are hammering the baseball. Like he's part of a third plus of the lineup that's awful right now. So it's more glaring than it even normally would be.
Right, but it's not even like the 7, 8, 9 are like somewhere in the middle, 2 back.
No.
They're the second worst. It's you and the White Sox.
You don't want to be in any grouping with the White Sox.
Not to mention the fact right now, the Yankees were again, home runs, and OPS last year were first in baseball. Right now, Yankees OPS is 25th in baseball.
Well, maybe the Angels will get you right.
Maybe. Again, A's didn't get you right.
A's didn't get
either
right.
team. A's didn't get either team right.
Rays didn't get you right.
And you want to blame weather? Tampa's indoors.
Stop it. We're not blaming weather. And how about Tampa comes out and they were red hot yesterday. A base hit. I took the lead immediately.
Right, but you can't blame weather. They play indoors.
You didn't hear people blaming weather this weekend, did you?
No, not this weekend. Just in general. But again, I know this is not ideal to start the season and it's cold and everything else, but everyone's doing it. We're all in the same boat.
Well, that's the thing.
The problem is like we had the Lindor talk, right? If Lindor was just struggling offensively, it'd be like, okay, Lindor struggles offensively to start a season. That's just who he is. We don't like it, but you got to live with it because we know that in his career he'll bounce back. Right? Like the year he had, was it 2 years ago? Where he got MVP? Where he finished? Where did he finish in the MVP?
Mm-hmm. When the Mets made the postseason, yeah.
Right. They were talking about him like there was a real conversation being had on radio in New York that he should stop hitting he should stop being a switch hitter. It was that bad.
He was brutal.
And he figured it out because that's just, in his career, that's who he's been.
But you've never seen him this lost all throughout the game.
Right. The problem with what the Yankees are going through right now is that Trent Grisham was never the Trent Grisham we saw last year. So why would you all of a sudden expect him at this point of this stage of his career to replicate that? Right? This is what McMahon has been. Caballero is not a great offensive player. It's not going to all of a sudden turn itself around. Like, oh, don't worry, Ryan. McMahon's usually a great offensive player. He's just struggling. No, he's not.
All right, but here's the thing, though. Judge will be better, and Stanton will be fine, and Bellinger's not going to hit 240, you wouldn't think, and he'll hit for power. But Is the catching situation going to get better? Is the third base situation going to get better?
What's Volpe going to be back? What is Volpe? You were ready to run him out of town. What's he going to be when he comes back?
I don't know.
After missing all the spring and now coming back from shoulder surgery.
Like, it's hard to find a way that you look at the bottom third of that lineup and be like, no, it's going to get better. But I mean, why do you believe it's going to get better?
I don't think it's going to be that much better. I mean, Wells is going to hit home runs. But again, that's not one of the positions that you're pointing to as, there needs to be a tremendous, a source of a ton of offense. If he does a good job handling the pitching staff and hits some home runs, you're good with it.
Yeah, but he came up as an offensive catcher.
Right, but again, I know what he came up as, but trying to do it at this level and handle a pitching staff and everything else is not easy. We've seen him produce at this level. Is he going to be great offensively? Probably not. But he'll be good enough.
All right. So then you think he'll be fine.
The problem is that you can only have so many of those in your lineup.
And right now you have 3. I mean, you have like 5 of those guys in your lineup right now.
I mean, Grisham is, again, coming off a career year. Is that's what he's going to be now, or is he going to revert back to what he's normally been in his career?
No. Why would you think that Grisham is going to be that when he hasn't really been that?
Right. Which is why most Yankees fans were surprised, if not shocked, that you gave him a qualifying offer for $22 million.
Well, of course he jumped at it.
You're right. So, especially when the other reason why you're just running it back is because they weren't willing to go spend more money.
Yeah,
if money's
you
an
wonder
issue,
why Yankees
are we...
fans are annoyed. I understand. Boy, that K show today is going to be something.
They're
going to come out of the woodwork to attack the Yankees. We have them here. Let's go to Kyle in Albany. Kyle, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, guys. The Jazz play with the bases loaded, not knowing, to go home with the ball. Even going back to the World Series, I just think that's a real lack of accountability and coaching from Boone and the rest of his coaches.
But Kyle, really? Like, I agree with you that there's clearly a misstep, and I'm not opposed to blaming Boone.
Is that
for
a
stuff,
play at this level that you need? I
Right.
mean, what are we talking about?
Like when you get into a car with someone, do you say like when the light is red you have to stop?
I do with my daughters, but that's
Yeah, but your daughters are probably very inexperienced drivers.
Right.
The guy's been in the league for how long?
Right, he's been in the league for a while. I just feel like that's a lack of fundamentals, a lack of coaching.
Should you? I guess maybe you're right, but should you have to tell Jazz Chisholm the situation? To have that soundbite, that is jarring, man. And that's not the first time we've heard something like that with him. It feels like he doesn't really understand the fundamentals of baseball that well.
Yeah, he's got 10 years, $350 million. I really hope it's not with the Yankees.
It's not. There's no way. Thanks for the call. There's no way the Yankees are going to give Jazz Chisholm that kind of contract.
No. I mean, again, I don't know. We went from 30-30 to 50-50. I don't know why you'd want to put that kind of pressure on yourself going into a contract year for the Yankees, but he said it. He can't take it back.
Can you get one?
Oh, one would be nice. It'd be a good start.
Like, forget about 50. Like, one?
It would be a nice start.
Oof. I still can't believe that he just sat there and basically told you he doesn't understand the rules of baseball.
Yeah, which again is, if I'm Aaron Boone, and we all know as, fans and as people that do this for a living, we're on microphones for 4 hours a day, every day during baseball season, how Yankees fans feel about Aaron Boone. And Aaron Boone is the first to protect his players. That's not what he meant. Like, don't you have to sit him down and be like, hey, listen, Jazz.
Well, maybe they did.
I hope so. But, how frustrated would you be as the manager? Like, all I do is protect you guys.
I'd be so angry.
And this is a direct reflection of me. Who do you think's going to wear this?
I would be so angry. If this
I'd
guy
be so upset.
And it's not the first time you've had anything like this, and you're going to take it to a microphone.
No, he did it. What was it, last year? He did it in Miami, and he's like, oh, I played here. I know. It's like, no, what do you mean? What does that mean?
Remember when he dropped the pop fly?
It was Miami.
Like, yeah, and he's like, oh, I would do that again. That's what he said. I would do it again.
Because he knows. He played in Miami.
And then he's concerned about, will the batter get an RBI for that? For my fantasy league? What happens there? What are you doing? They have to be behind the scenes, like going through like a baseball tutorial with him, right?
I get. I mean,
don't you think?
Have to. You might have to. There are certain things that you don't like. You feel like everyone should know, but maybe not.
Like they're
Don't
talking
assume.
like, and then if runners on bases, nobody or one out, that's called the pop fly. Infield fly.
So in this play, if you throw it to first and get that out, when the first baseman throws it to second, now you have to tag the runner out.
But does he not know that?
Because there's no more force.
If he was covering second base and the ball was thrown to first, he wouldn't know that you have to tag the runner?
I would hope he
would. He not tag the runner? I'm serious.
That's the way he made it sound, but I don't know. That seems crazy to me.
Doesn't it, though?
Yes.
Man,
that seems crazy.
That would drive me insane. This guy wants $350 million?
If he's going 50-50, he is, yeah.
50-50.
50-50.
Let's go to Subi in Midtown, then we'll go around the league. Good morning, Subi. How you doing?
Hey, guys, if this thing goes further south for the Yankees, I don't want to hear blame Cashman, blame Boone, blame Howe. He's the leader, and he didn't tell Cashman to get better players, like reinvent the team. So why is the Dodgers reinventing themselves?
How could you not blame Cashman and Boone if this team doesn't do certain
because
things?
they're employers. They're workers for Howe. Howe
right, but Brian Cashman is the one that's deciding where the money's allocated.
Okay, well, he could have gotten at least one or two free agents. He could have gotten Murakami. Murakami and the White Sox is hitting home runs. He could have gotten two players at least to change up the lineup, and those were not expensive players. Murakami, even the Dodgers re-signed Teoscar Hernandez, who's a solid player. You could have moved around the Ben Rices and the Spencer Jones of the world and gotten Skubal to give you 9 innings. Now these pitching, this rotation
you don't need, your
is not
pitching
going
is
as
fine,
deep as you
Subi.
want. The bullpen is being overused. These rotation is not star-studded rotation. It's a good rotation, starting rotation. Why not make that big move for Skubal? The Tigers are not doing as well as they should.
Big move for Skubal. Do you see how much money that you've invested in your pitching staff already?
Coming back. You have Garrett Cole coming back. How many more starting pitchers do you need?
Right, you're already paying.
Well, they're going 8 innings and not getting the run support.
Oh, my God.
They're not getting the run support.
Subi, you need offense. You're desperate for offense at the bottom of the lineup. If anything, you're not going to make a move for Skubal.
They should have gone Murakami, and they should have gone other free agents for 1 or 2 years. McMahon.
So whose fault is that they didn't?
Next year.
Whose fault is it?
Well, at the trade deadline, I don't want to hear it in players only meetings. I don't want to hear that. This team needs to turn around, and it needs to turn around with Aaron Judge first and foremost.
You just blamed. Thanks, Subi, for the call. I think he just blamed everybody. No,
that was
Steinbrenner.
That was the caller equivalent of my question to Buster.
I mean, by the end of it, he was blaming Aaron Judge. Right? He didn't mention Aaron Judge. He's like, and it's better start with Judge. You better turn this thing around. I understand why you're frustrated, but I mean, at least attack it the right way. Need more pitching.
They gotta get Skubal.
Starting pitching is the last thing. It's like saying Mets Peralta. Like Peralta's been good.
Peralta was good yesterday too.
He was great yesterday.
You're gonna get Cole back. You're gonna get Rodon back. I mean, Luisio would concern me a little bit, but you've already had so much money invested in the pitching in the rotation. You're paying Fried, you're paying Cole, you're paying Rodon. I mean, you're not gonna trade offense to bring in Skubal, and then what? And then pay Skubal $400 million. And you're not doing that.
No, that's ridiculous. You're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York. Raymond.
Hello.
How you doing?
Oh, it's Monday. I'm fantastic. How about you?
Not bad. Thanks for asking.
You got a whole week. You got a whole week to recuperate.
Well, that's not true. I got the Rangers
though.
tonight.
Well,
and on Wednesday. That's it. Then that's it. And
I still can't believe my Islanders are done.
They thank God they made that coaching change.
Don't be that guy.
That's
I can't.
Don't be that guy.
I think he had 3 practices. That's not a coaching thing. It was let's get him locked up so someone else doesn't take him.
So we don't lose him.
Yeah.
You're not in a bidding war. Yeah, I get you.
We were in a great spot before that Pittsburgh game.
Being sincere for a second, that's a very disappointing end to the season.
Right. Again, there was no expectations going into the season. And then Schaefer bursts onto the scene and is doing things that Bobby Orr did. And it's like, okay, this is what a first overall pick's going to, is supposed to do. Not at 18, you're not supposed to do it, just when you turn 18, but he's doing it. Sorokin was playing great. You did deal with some really tough injuries, right? The Palmieri injury was a tough injury. Romanov is a tough injury, but to have yourself not too long ago second in the Metro to now being completely done.
Well, you're done.
That's it. Yeah, it's official. It's done.
Yeah,
it's over.
It's done. And you did it yesterday, losing to Montreal, and even RJ was rooting for you yesterday.
I went to the Montreal-Tampa game when I was up in Montreal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That must have been fun.
It was awesome. Yeah, it was the first time I've actually watched the game from there. I was surprised they get the.
Were you nice to our neighbors to the north?
I just still don't love Canada.
You don't love Canada?
No, I don't love Canada.
You don't like the city of Montreal?
That's fine.
Oh, come on.
It's fine. It's good. It's fine. It's not. I mean, it's not. Whatever. It's Canada. But it was nice. Like the viewing experience, being at the game. The game didn't have much. I don't know how much of if you watched any of it. It was there was so many penalties, and it was fighting and everything. It was just there wasn't great flow to it. But I mean, that place is. People are dialed, and
oh my god,
next to a couple just
do
crazy
they love their
Canadians
hockey
fans.
up there, man?
But the walk, like where you walk, the concourses were tight, man. And then I went in the bathroom, and these animals are like lined up like rows of 6 for the urinals, and then all you got to do is walk like 20 more feet, and there's more urinals than I've ever seen in a bathroom in my entire life, all empty.
What?
So that worked out for you then, no?
Why are you standing in line? There's like 600 urinals. I guess because they were the closest ones. But
then,
it's like
you must have been recognized. They're hockey obsessed. They must have noticed you.
Urinals galore. I had the mustache going, so I was a little incognito.
Nobody's like, oh, psst, hey, I think that's Rick DiPietro.
No, they could feel my dislike for them. They could sense it. Like that guy looks like he doesn't like Canada.
Like Canada.
This guy does not like Canada.
It's lovely.
And then we beat a Canadian team in the finals. Thanks for
that
coming.
must have made you feel good.
Oh, did it feel good?
So you guys came back with the hardware, huh?
Came back with the hardware, another gold medal. Just I'll wear it. I'll wear it at some point here during the show.
What means more to you, the Dinko de Mayo or this?
That's a good question. I would say probably the Dinko de Mayo because we did not go in there as the favorites.
We were prohibitive underdogs in that match.
Underdogs. Yeah, we've also the way we won that and what we did to our opponents, I don't think could ever be replicated. I don't think it's ever been done before.
No. I mean, we basically eliminated them from the face of the earth.
That's it. Gone.
Yeah. That was sad. Ray, how you doing?
Fantastic. I'm troubled by that story about the 6 rows of urinals. And
no, Ray, like you
notices.
walked into the bathroom, and it looked like you're like, wow, this is a small bathroom. There's all these people waiting, and then all you have to do is continue to walk, and I'm not even joking, there are more urinals. It looked like a urinal store. There were that many urinals.
So when you went to the second batch of urinals and you used it, did you call into the others like, guys, there's a whole new batch of urinals right over here?
No, I didn't because I just wanted to get out of there. But I felt like be like, hey, dummies. Like there's not just a second urinal situation. There's a third and a fourth.
This is a troubling thing in society. I shared something the other day about a traffic jam that was caused by people thinking that.
Did you see that?
Like that the car was in the lane and
the car
was parked. The car was parked.
People with sheep.
That's a good way to put it. They're sheep.
Is so great and so troubling, all wrapped up into one.
But that's it right there. Yep.
There were like 3 or 4 cars parked, and one idiot went behind them thinking it was a lane of traffic, and then it did you see how long it went on for?
Same
Ray?
concept as the urinal, basically.
For hours though. They sat there for hours.
Yeah, I saw it.
We really are idiots.
It's the same exact concept as Rick's urinals, though. Exactly the same.
You know what I will say about Canada, though. Okay, I will give Canada some props because they did run a nice tournament. Was that post game when you got back to the locker room? They did have a beer cart roll into your locker room, and you could buy beers for the locker room.
That's cool.
How good is that?
That's
how
nice.
Good is that?
Which was nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's a nice little perk.
Some Labatt, some Molson.
Some Molsons, yep, whatever you want.
That's nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
That's
you
nice.
You guys continue to attack that country, that fine beer providing country.
They gave you Labatt and Molson. Come on now.
Labatt's a nice beer.
I also said to the lady at Starbucks, and by the way, they don't have the iced coffees don't come in plastic; they come in whatever. I said, could I get an iced Americano and an oatmeal? And I got my iced Americano and it had milk in it. And I was like, well, what's the milk? It's oat milk. I said, no, I didn't want oat milk. I wanted an oatmeal. Oh, our fault. Sorry.
The language barrier.
I could have sworn I said oatmeal, but hey, listen.
No.
Oatmeal. No, oatmeal. Maybe
was that?
Maybe that's the problem, RJ.
That's it right
right
there. Right there. That's what we were looking for.
I mean, how could she understand what you were saying there?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal? She's like,
No, oatmeal.
She's like, listen, there's something wrong with the guy ordering right now. What do you think we give him? Just give him oatmeal. It
was cool too. we were there for the that was Cole Caulfield scored his 50th goal.
Oh, nice.
So that was pretty cool.
And he's not a big guy.
He's tiny. He's probably smaller than RJ.
He's actually my size, yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel good about yourself?
Yeah, it does.
Does it make you feel less productive that someone of your size could be that successful?
Does. Also made me sad yesterday because I think me and Rory are the same age.
Rory's tiny too.
That also made me feel bad about myself.
Rory's a little nugget. We had him on the show one time. He's very small.
That's right.
Yeah, Rory's 36, just like me.
Look how much he's accomplished.
Yeah, I know. It's not
Did
great.
you see,
And here
I know
we
you
are.
Because I think Ray, did you retweet this? That Rory has won the Masters twice since the Jets have had an interception.
Yeah, I did.
He's got more
That was
Masters
so
than the
mean.
Jets have interceptions. Yeah,
correct.
It's great.
That was
It's all going to turn around, boys. I have a
think
coach
so.
with superpowers.
Superpowers.
Big
I got a new
ships turn
offensive
slow.
coordinator.
Play call is my superpower, really.
I got Geno Smith right to the promised land.
Thinking is overrated.
All right, good things are happening.
I'm great to shower with.
Big ships turn slow.
I was an excellent locker room shower this week, too.
I'm sure. Raymond?
Yeah, I'm not going to ask how one goes about
No,
that.
Ray,
You should have seen the
move
hotel we
right
stayed at,
past
too.
it. Ray?
Yes.
You ready?
Had the
Yeah.
rain shower.
Ray?
Yeah.
Not everyone can afford to take off work and pay whatever it costs to get a foursome.
Nice.
You ready?
Yes.
Take us around the league.
No, well,
It's time to go around the league.
Boy.
I know that was you, RJ, that just pressed oat milk again. I know it was you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right.
The NFL draft is 10 days away. It's all happening. Jordan Renaud, he was on with
I'm the conductor.
the healthy Dan Grassa, and we talked about this last week, but the impact of the Dexter Lawrence trade demands on the New York Football Giants.
It makes it mandatory that they need to take a defensive tackle or interior defensive lineman in the first two picks, right? And whatever that pick they get from the trade, whether it be late first round, early second plus more, third, fourth, fifth combined, whatever it is, they need to take defensive linemen early in the draft. And not just one. In my opinion, it has to be multiple. They still need defensive linemen now with Dexter Lawrence. Their interior is still a concern. You take him out of there and they just plan the whole offseason if he's going to be there. There's massive holes. It's supposed to be a pretty good defensive tackle draft, just not at the top. So 5 is kind of out of the question. End of the first round, second, third round, that's kind of the sweet spot. That's where I think the Giants would attack defensive linemen. And if Dexter leaves, you need basically a nose tackle type defensive lineman, a straight run stuffer.
Yeah, basically saying you would need more beef on the defensive interior. Giants also looking at beef on the offensive interior. They brought in Texas A&M guard Chase Bisontis for a pre-draft visit on Friday.
Kid.
And they also showed interest in Georgia Tech guard Keelan Rutledge. So looks like they're trying to improve the interior. Yes.
RJ, this is for both of you guys. I was sent a tweet that Renan and Grassa, there was a name blunder the likes of which have never been heard before.
Really? We're going to look into that.
I also believe I received that, yes.
Yeah. That's
So
it.
don't listen to the
Don't
whole
look for it
interview
now.
Maybe
Well,
we
no,
can-
I was
yeah.
trying to see if
I will begin the investigative process.
Thank
you.
Jets
Be
are having
productive.
Jets are having visits too at a position of need, that being wide receiver. They hosted Chris Bell, wide receiver out of Louisville, on a top 30 visit.
He's good.
6'2", strong and explosive, but he underwent ACL surgery in December, may not be ready for training camp. Could be a name to watch at 44. Jordan Reed says a name to keep an eye on for the Jets is Omar Cooper at 16. Mel Kiper, friend of the show. We love Mel Kiper.
He'll be on the show tomorrow.
Yes. Well, last week he was on Sportsmanlike. Here's his latest thoughts, and I'm sure we'll hear more on this tomorrow, but it's about the Jets and one Ty Simpson.
Keep hearing the Jets at 16 won't. The Pittsburgh at 21 won't. Were saying that maybe the Rams at 13. The Rams are looking to get to a Super Bowl this year. They want to win with Matthew Stafford. I think they're going to take a wide receiver like a Mekhi Lemon. I don't see them taking Ty Simpson at 13. Maybe they would have in the late first round, but guess what? They don't have that late first round pick anymore. Okay, that went to Kansas City. So I don't see the Arizona trading back in. I'm not going to project a trade probably in this last mock because it's too speculative. So unless there is a trade back in, Ty Simpson gets to 33 of the Jets.
So he'll be sitting in the waiting room for at least a day, if that's the case, because he is going to the draft.
He's going to the draft?
He is going to the draft.
He might be sitting there on day 2.
What are the expectations for Ty Simpson? Mike Mayock on with Rich Eisen.
There's a lot to like on his tape. I like him more than I thought I was going to like him. He's got a good arm. He can drive it outside and deep. He's got quick feet. I think his eyes and his feet are tied together, which are really important. He knows how to take care of the football. He's got a lot of work to do. And, sitting for a year or two would be the best thing in the world for him. I don't think his skill set's a whole lot different than, say, Bo Nix or Jackson Dart in that range. I had second-round grades on all three of those guys. Obviously, I was too low on the two that are in the league right now, but it's all about the situation you end up in. Mm-hmm. It's not about going as high as you can possibly go.
Which is something we say all the time.
Right.
Dave, you asked for that.
Well, and here lies the problem, though.
Yep.
And herein lies the problem, is do you trust the Jets' current situation?
No.
And it sounds like we don't.
I don't love Bo Nix. I don't know how. I don't think you guys love Bo Nix either, but Bo Nix went to the perfect situation for Bo Nix. Right? He goes to Denver with Sean Payton.
So if you could choose Bo Nix or Jackson Dart, who would you take?
Jackson Dart.
Okay.
Right, and I think that Jackson Dart actually went to a really good situation. As bad as it ended up for Brian Daboll, Brian Daboll fell in love with him, wanted to take him with a third overall pick, so was fully invested in him. You saw their relationship, and they have Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston in the quarterback room to support him. They put him in when he was ready, and he hits the ground running, and now everyone's excited about Jackson Dart going into year 2. Right now, with my current coaching situation where you don't trust the head coach, he may be, his first year may be the worst first year for head coach in the history of the New York Jets, who had Rich Kotite as a coach. Right?
You trust your GM, though, right?
Yeah, but he's not the one that's developing the player.
Right. Yeah, and therein lies the problem.
So I don't even know. There are a lot of things to like about Ty Simpson, but as far as what Frank wants, who would be the one I would leaning on to make this pick, Frank likes big quarterbacks. Ty Simpson's not a big guy. So I don't. I don't even know. As good as the addition of Frank is going to be compared to what you had last year with Tanner Engstrand. He's also going to be tied to Aaron Glenn. I can't imagine that if Aaron Glenn struggles, that your first thought is, hey, we'll just have Frank be our next head coach.
No, I don't think there's going to be. And would that excite you?
Right. And can I afford to take Ty Simpson to let him sit for 2 years when I got 3 first-round picks next year?
Well, you can't take Ty Simpson anywhere, not play him, and then not take your quarterback in next year's draft.
Right, but that's what Mayock just said. In a perfect world, he'd sit for a year or 2.
No, you can't.
I don't live in that world.
Here's the problem: the Jets are not in the perfect world.
Right.
The Jets are, and they need at a minimum of that quarterback. Now, if you take Carson Beck in the 4th round, that's fine.
If I take Drew, I get all those guys. They can
whatever. You
out.
can look because they're going to be backups for the guy that you eventually draft. If you draft Ty Simpson at 33, you need to find out what he is, whether you need a quarterback or not next draft.
All right, Ray, that's it.
You sound
what did you say you had, Ray? You have something to tell us?
Well, you sound distressed. Can I cheer you up?
Please. Oh, I love this.
You asked for a bit of sound. RJ's found it.
Oh, is this great?
So it is. I've not listened to it yet, so I will react the same way as you will. I've not heard this before.
RJ,
so this is about
RJ.
Yes.
Is it great?
You'll enjoy.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is about a certain lineman out of the University of Miami whose name is difficult.
An offensive line, whether it's how do we pronounce his name? Maui
Noah. Francis Maui Noah. Yes.
Oh my God. How do
I hope that brought a smile to your face.
Maui Gona.
An offensive line, whether it's how do we pronounce his name? Maui Noah.
How do we pronounce his name? Mauiona.
It's tough.
That's not good.
Yes, I know we'll be playing the next time we have Jordan on.
What is wrong with him?
What? He didn't research. He didn't research the name clearly.
Okay, when we started discussing Maui Noah months ago, we were unsure because it doesn't look like Maui Noah, right? There's a G in there somehow.
If you spelled it, if you made it sound how it's spelled, it would be Maui Goa or something like that.
But here's the thing: if this was 4 months ago around the national championship game, I don't think anybody would jump at that. We've mastered the name. We know the name. He was just mocked to the Giants in Peter Traeger's latest draft. He has no idea what the name is?
RJ, let me hear that one more time, please.
Oh, boy.
An offensive line, whether it's how do we pronounce his name?
Maui Noah.
You know, I respect the.
No, you don't.
No, I respect the fortitude because right around like
An offensive line.
So we're gonna
whether
dance
it's-
around it.
How do we pronounce
Oh,
his
we're
name?
doing it.
Mauona.
Oh, we're sinking.
Maui Noah.
He knew when he started the sentence.
Like
Moana.
the big kahuna, like the big
Moana.
Moana.
She said like the big kahuna.
The Giants will draft Moana to play right guard or tackle.
If he had just gone
Actually,
with,
that would save a lot of
Yeah,
time. You just call him the big kahuna instead.
No, it's like if Maui and Moana had a kid.
Oh boy,
it would be this guy.
How do we pronounce this? And you saw right there, we're going down a wrong way.
We knew what was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
could-
knew right there
that
trouble was happening.
Yeah, that was when free refills.
It's the same
Yes.
same
You could
concept.
feel the
Yeah,
brain breaking.
the brain breaks and you quit.
You hear it live on air.
It's over. It's all
And
over.
you wonder why this guy had a stroke on SportsCenter.
No,
See, the problem is if a normal person is talking to another person at the mall and you have a misstep like that, it's not
fine.
playback.
You're
everyone
calling
can hear
911.
forever.
Right, but why? Okay, here's the issue with this whole thing. If I haven't done the work to know the name, and you made the best point, Schrager just mocked him to the Giants at 5. Okay, so now if we're gonna bring up offensive linemen, I know I'm going on Grassa to talk draft. I'm gonna have to know what this guy's name is. If you don't know it or you struggle with it, you actually did the right thing and you asked the question. Why are you now trying to pronounce it?
How do I say the name? I'm not sure. Let me try. Mawaganya?
well, you know,
Well, he could have just said the offensive lineman from Miami. I think
No,
everyone would have known what he meant.
You
You know
just
why?
asked Dan. Dan would have answered
Well,
it.
Dan is a linguist with this name.
You know why though? Because Dan just corrected him. He helped him out. And Jordan, I think when you go, he does how many, hundreds of hits a year,
Which is even worse.
But he assumes that my buddy Dan will help me out, and that'll be the
You
end.
didn't even allow him to help you out, though.
Yeah, he didn't.
But he doesn't think
Tried to power through.
You stop right there. He doesn't think.
He doesn't think.
You don't need to go on.
Well, I mean, somebody once had thoughts about that.
Thinking is overrated.
Right.
He doesn't think that's going to come back around, though. He thinks it's, going to get buried. Little does he know.
He doesn't know that we have people listening to every show all over the world constantly.
I think
And
he
when
has
you
to
have a
know that
misstep
by
like
now.
that, they let us know.
He has to know that by now. Come on. He's got
Right,
to
but
know
Ray,
what's
there
coming.
are plenty of times on this show that we'll look at a name and we're like, Ray, what is the name? Can you pronounce it
Yeah,
first?
we'll try to look it up and we'll
Right, but
figure it out.
He asked the question. Just, okay, Dan, can you answer this? He decides he wants to ask the question and then answer it himself.
Before I want to move on, could you just play it one more time for me?
One more time.
Just
An
one more.
offensive line, whether it's how do we pronounce his name? Mauona.
Maui Noah.
It's so good.
Oh, boy.
It's so good. All right. I'm done. Ray, continue.
There's
That
another.
could be. I mean, that could be his Bregman question. That could be Rick's Masters prediction. That could be his masterpiece.
It's right there.
Yeah.
It's right
Yeah.
there. We'll stick with another highly touted prospect from Miami. I'm sure you guys saw this over the weekend with Ruben Bain. So it turns out he was involved in an auto accident in 2024, in which a passenger later died because of injuries sustained. So he was cited for careless driving for the accident that occurred March 17, 2024, I-95 northbound in Miami, according to documents obtained by the Reed Optional. The crash report alleges he was driving a Land Rover SUV that had 3 other passengers, including a 22-year-old woman from Georgia, Destiny Betts. He rear-ended another car, veered into a concrete barrier, then ricocheted into another barrier before coming to a rest. The Reed Optional reported that Betts was in a coma for nearly 3 months before she died from her injuries on June 13th. Bain was cited at the time of the incident, but the charges were dropped prior to her death, according to the paper. No field sobriety tests were given. In a statement to the Reed Optional, Betts' family called the crash a tragic accident and said they wish Mr. Bain the best as he continues his life and career.
Well, that's big of them. I don't know that I would have that same reaction. Odd that they didn't do a field sobriety test.
That's probably something. It said that NFL teams were aware of this, so I'm sure he had to answer a lot of questions in the draft process. But I'm sure when he's pipped up by a team, that will also be asked again.
Well, right. This is news to us. We had no idea. But apparently I was reading all the NFL teams knew full well about this story. So, terrible story, though.
In a similar vein, so the Cowboys safety Marquise Bell has been arrested and charged with possession of a controlled substance and marijuana. According to Collin County jail records, the arrest was made Friday by Prosper, Texas police. Possession as a controlled substance is a felony, while the marijuana possession is Class B misdemeanor.
I was so proud of myself on Friday.
Oh, I expected the text.
Can I tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
I saw it on Twitter. I copied.
Mm-hmm.
I pasted.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? I don't know why, but I was like, I'm not going to do this. And
Why?
I did not.
Do you know why you didn't?
I don't.
That's
maybe just out of respect to you, but I decided, you know what? I'm not going to do it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why. In retrospect, I should have hit send.
Sure.
I want to make sure you know what's going on with you.
But I do know. I do know what's going on. This is what I keep telling you.
why.
I do know what's going on.
Right. That's not why you want to
keep you abreast of this information.
There's zero chance that you are going to send me a text about Cowboys-related news that I'm not going to know about.
Really? You don't think I can ever beat you to the punch where I deliver the information to you before somebody else?
Not before somebody else, just
Right,
that
unless you're
I
in
will
Dallas
have
covering the
known
team.
about it.
How is it possible that you'll know everything going on before I bring that to your attention?
I've told you this several times.
Yeah,
I get
unless
alerts.
you're on
I get alerts.
Right. Unless you're on a luxury trip to a couples retreat with Shoddy, there's no way.
The only chance that you have is, so I'll give you one instance. It's when the Cowboys made the Quentin Williams trade. I was napping. I woke up to the news. I didn't realize. I went to sleep thinking, okay, trade deadline's going to pass. They're not going to do anything. And I woke up and, they got Quentin Williams. Cool, neat. I didn't know. That was something like that is the only time.
So you know what the problem's going to be now?
What's the problem?
Dave's going to
we know.
hover Twitter and just rapid fire bad Cowboys news.
From now on, I'm going to find stuff. My goal in life will now be to break Cowboys news for you, preferably something bad.
Okay, and you know what? This is not going to be any different from the norm, from what we've experienced here.
Who's the guy in Dallas? Todd Archer?
Todd Archer, yes.
Yeah, that's what
you know what? I'm gonna send him a DM right now.
You send him a DM and tell him, hey, anything you get
when
first,
stuff
send
happens,
me.
can you do me a favor, be a dear, and bring it to my attention immediately? Maybe
You got to set up.
you
You got to set up alerts on your phone for any Cowboys news comes right. Just boom.
I don't know how to do that.
Of course you don't.
Anyway,
and we're supposed to all follow you on Instagram.
It's a savant, is what he is.
He barely knows how to use a cell phone.
No, I know how to use the phone.
Okay, I'll play along.
Puff Daddy follows me on IG now.
Oh no. But
this is not the same guy. This is actually
no.
Goes by Puff Daddy.
Please. This broke shortly after our show Friday, but the Colts and Kenny Moore have agreed to seek a trade to find a veteran quarterback a new team.
Is this the time you want to
I was like,
celebrate?
seriously, what is wrong with you?
What do you
Moore's
mean?
entering the final year of his contract. The sources said both sides felt it was time to explore a trade. Falcons have picked up the fifth-year option on Bijan Robinson. Packers trading wide receiver Dontavian Wicks to the Eagles in exchange for a fifth-round pick and a 2027
Does that say
sixth-rounder.
anything to you guys about A.J. Brown, or that means nothing for him?
Does not. I mean, somebody wants to say that it says something. But,
it's going to be post-June 1 anyway.
Yeah. Wicks will sign a one-year, $12.5 million extension per his agent, David Mulugheta. This is sad news. Former Jets quarterback Browning Nagel died this week after a battle with colon cancer. Louisville announced that on Friday. He was 57 years old.
Really sad. Do you?
I vaguely remember Browning Nagel.
So, the beginning stages of his career, I think he played a game in Atlanta. He went crazy.
He was an early second rounder, right?
Yeah, and he went nuts. He had like a couple games where he was insane. Everyone's like, "We got our quarterback," and then of course it kind of fell off. But there was a time where he was, at least for a minute, he was considered like the next Jets quarterback.
He had a lot of. Again, I'm looking at all this in retrospect, but I saw that he had a lot of hype around him at one point.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. There was a thought for a minute that he was going to be a star quarterback in this league.
Speaking of star quarterbacks, Buccaneers quarterback Baker Mayfield, he's entering the final year of his deal and is coming off probably his toughest season in Tampa Bay, but co-owner Joe Glazer says the franchise is behind him. In quotes to the Pewter Report, Glazer said, "He's gone above and beyond anything we could have asked or hoped for Baker. Everybody loves him, performs given 250% when he's on that field, and that's all you can ask for." Well, you could probably ask for a little more. His current yearly average is $33.3 million. That is 16th in the league amongst quarterbacks.
I can't stand when people do somebody gives over 100%.
Because it's not possible to give more than 100%.
You can't give 200%.
Literally impossible.
Right, but it's just he wants to accentuate it. If there was more than 100%, he'd be giving it.
Fine. No one plays harder than him. He gives 100% every single play. All fine. He doesn't give 250%.
Just because you don't know what it's like to give 250, that's the problem.
Because nobody does, because it's not possible. I don't see the comedy here. You can't give 250%. Why would anybody say something like that?
You've never said that before to someone?
No.
Give it 110%?
110%.
Yeah, but who says 250? Even those people.
Glazer.
But who says 250?
He was glazing him. That's his last name. Staying true to his last name.
Oh, my goodness. That is the league. We've gone around it, and we've given 250%, okay?
Yes.
I like
Bring it. You really did, Raymond. When does Bring It debut? Is it 2 weeks from today?
Still not quite sure on what Bring It is.
No, RJ's writing a very well-detailed outline for what the segment's going to be. Right, RJ?
I did write it. It happened. I believe that would be...
Did it pass muster?
I think. John didn't seem overly excited, but, we'll
read some stuff? Can you read a little excerpt from it?
So looking like May the 4th. So that'd be 3 weeks from today.
3 weeks.
So we now have 2 more around the leagues.
Read some of it, RJ. I'd like to hear some of your handiwork.
For what we envision this to be?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
All right, so Mondays, 7:45.
7:45.
8 o'clock, right?
8 o'clock in that range, yeah.
This would be a fan-driven segment with reaction-based opinions or questions coming off the weekend in sports. Not necessarily looking for hot takes or your strongest opinions. That's what the morning roast is for. More your thoughts that have been formulated as a result of games or information that you've become privy to from Friday to Sunday.
That's nice.
I like that.
And that was not met with good reviews. Huh?
I don't know if John loved it, but
really?
Then again, I don't think John likes me anymore. So
yeah, the two of you guys are.
It's not a great place, you two.
Well, I mean, it seems like a perfect bookend to the roast to get you ready for the weekend, and then all of a sudden you get all backed up because of what you just saw on the weekend. I need an outlet for Monday, and
it's
there's
like a colonic.
Yeah, bring it.
Yeah, I like it. You know what else?
Bring
I
it. Like? You like my reads.
I love your reads.
I know you do.
Read for me.
All right, here we go. Right now, new FanDuel customers can bet $5, and you're going to get $250 in bonus bets if your first bet wins. That's right. Turn $5 into $250 in bonus bets just for getting started. And when every possession matters in the playoffs, FanDuel makes it easy to get closer to the action, from player props on your favorite stars to all the tools you need to back them up. FanDuel puts player research right at your fingertips so you can check stats, trends, and matchups all in one place and make your picks with confidence. It's everything you need, all in one app. So don't miss your shot. Head to FanDuel.com/local to get started. Play your game with FanDuel. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For all with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
That's well done. Another successful read by you. All right, let's take a break. Come back. Let's line up the phone calls on the baseball, the Mets and the Yankees, your concern level with each. 1-800-919-3776. Then at 9 o'clock, we'll jump back into the Knicks. It's DNR with you right here on ESPN New York. Oh, yeah. Let's see what's happening on those roads on this Monday. Here's Debbie Duhaime.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Let's see what's happening on this Monday morning. We've got some nuggets of information for you. 3 eastbound, the right lane is still closed. Getting right out toward Passaic Ave in Clifton. It's all due to an accident on the ramp involving a truck right into a building. We're seeing delays as well, guys, on the Van Wyck southbound bumper to bumper down by the belt with right lane construction. The Hutch North at East Lincoln Avenue to Mount Vernon. Accident in the right lane. Delays back down through the Bronx. Traffic is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you're not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline, 877-MAD-HELP, or visit mad.org. I'm Debbie Duhaime on 880 ESPN New York.
Listen, I know the mentality. You try to play through pain and walk it off. Push through one more day. But when it comes to neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain, that's a losing game. That's when you call Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain. Dr. Shaw is one of New Jersey's top pain specialists, Ivy League trained, double board certified, and he focuses on non-surgical solutions that get real results. No cuts, no downtime, no dependence on pain meds. He builds you a custom game plan for you so that you can move better, feel better, and live pain-free. Same day or next day appointments are available. Visit SandwellPain.com. Stop managing pain. Start beating it.
25 a month, 5 whole years. Same sweet number in your ears. Check it in a year, check it in 5. This ain't optimum 5, but price is still alive. 25 a month, 5 whole years. Same sweet number in your ears. Get Optimum famously fast fiber internet. Optimum.com/25 for 5. or call 888-4-OPTIMUM. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Wow, that's a lot of distractions. Why don't you just focus on the road?
Relax, I'm a great driver.
What about other drivers? Not everyone's a great driver.
I can watch out for them. I'll be fine.
Watch out! In 2023, more than 3,200 people died due to distracted drivers. Keep your eyes on the road. This message brought to you by the New York State Governor's Traffic Safety Committee.
Let me say this. If you're an experienced superintendent in Jersey and you know you're better than the situation that you're in, Tricon Construction wants to talk. They're building serious multifamily, medical, and industrial projects across the state, and they're looking for leaders, not babysitters, real projects, real support, real backing from ownership. If you're ready to step into something bigger, go to triconbuilds.com/careers. That's triconbuilds.com/careers. And yes, it's confidential.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Hi, this is Chevy, managing partner at Precision Solar. If you're looking at solar in New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, here's what actually matters. Real numbers, honest answers, and a team that handles everything. We manage the entire process from start to finish. Designs, approvals, installation, and even a brand new roof if you need one. We don't sell you more than your home actually needs. Just smart systems designed for long-term savings and predictable energy costs. Visit PrecisionSolar.com to schedule your free home assessment. Precision Solar, built to perform for decades.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Smalls here. What if you could enjoy the flavor of a cocktail without the alcohol? Meet RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category that delivers bold taste and a warming sensation, but with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and zero calories. So you can celebrate with friends, unwind after a long day, and wake up tomorrow feeling great. It's all the ritual of a drink without the regret. Discover RK at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, the spirit without the alcohol.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Is this a play on Renan's screw up there, Raymond?
You said Maui Moana.
Yeah. There you go. See, I picked up on it.
Well, I would hope so.
Well, I did. I don't always. I did.
I mean, you're not really paying attention if you don't pick up on that.
Yeah, Moana. What did you, play that again for me, RJ? Would you? The Renan screw up.
An offensive line, whether it's how do we pronounce his name? Maui
Noah.
Do you sense that Dan was annoyed there? He's like, Maui Noah.
Yeah, I think Dan was probably surprised that he didn't know it, but then he also, you asked me the question, just let me, I'll help you.
Right, you say to me, how is it pronounced? I'm ready to, and then you just start, hemorrhaging.
And then you just went off on your own.
Maui Noah. I wonder how it went from there. It was like, oh, whew, thanks for saving me. What was that?
It sounded like Renan was giggling at the end of it. When he realized that this was bad.
You know what I like about Renan? He's not afraid to embarrass himself.
Yeah. That's nice. It's a nice quality to have.
It is a nice quality to have.
It is.
Choo choo.
Right. I think that was probably the first tell when he was driving around his kids' train on the Daniel Jones thing.
I'm the conductor.
Yeah.
That really was unbelievable. You could argue that that's more embarrassing than just flubbing a name.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, he got on his kid. First of all, his kid has a train that goes around the house.
Yep.
And he got on that, put on his conductor hat, and was, you heard the bit.
Yeah, Daniel Jones train.
Yeah. And that train went right off the tracks.
It looked pretty good in Indy for a while.
For a minute, yeah.
Yeah.
Until it didn't.
You say that, is it really going off the tracks for Daniel Jones, though?
Well, no, he's making another $100 million.
That's what I mean.
Daniel Jones has done all right for himself.
Yeah, right. But Daniel
Yeah, but
Jones
Jordan's choo-choo was not Daniel Jones in the NFL. It was Daniel Jones with the Giants.
Right.
Oh, that
and
train
it's also he's not benefiting from the Daniel Jones train currently.
Right.
Like
He's
Daniel
not
wasn't
making
like, hey, you know what I should do?
Daniel Jones and Indy trains.
Right. He's not. I mean, he's not saying, hey, I appreciate the sport. The conductor. Here's some money.
So you know what's interesting? I kind of thumbed through that interview, and Dave, you'll obviously remember this. When Jordan filled in for Dan a couple of Fridays ago, how did we spend the first 8 minutes of the show?
Crushing Dan.
Absolutely dismantling his. I mean, both his willingness to fight through illness and his credibility, I think.
Right.
We fought through his credibility?
Well, no, Jordan did. I think he just said not credibility
because he thought he was lying about being sick.
Not credibility as a sports talk show host, but is he really that sick?
Right.
And clearly he was. I mean, we talked to Dan a few days ago.
A week later, he still sounded awful.
And it didn't come up in the interview. Didn't come up.
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean,
because you know what would happen if this was Dave.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, the first question would have been about him not being really sick and why Jordan went after him.
Well, it has to be, no?
It should. You have a different style, though.
I run head first into confrontation.
You love it.
Well,
yeah, I like it.
Dan is such a good guy that he could have just left him out there in the wind. Instead, he bailed him out.
An offensive line, whether it's how do we pronounce his name? Maui
Noah.
Dan's a better.
Sounds annoyed though.
Yeah.
Maui Noah, dummy.
Maui Noah. You know what? You say nasty emails? How about this email? Dave, I love the show. Please tell Ray his hair is on fleek today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do we still use that? I don't feel like fleek is still something.
Yeah, fleek I feel hasn't been around in a while.
Well,
but
Letitia does, okay?
I'll take the compliment. Thank you, Letitia.
How does Puff Daddy feel about it?
Let's keep Puff Daddy out of it.
He follows me on IG, though.
Please stop.
But if he did this 5 years ago, he'd be on fleek.
Don't want to baby oil Ray all up.
Why do you have to do that?
What?
What did you expect when you brought up who you brought up?
You knew what you were doing.
I don't think you did.
I blame you.
I did. I watched the whole documentary on that animal.
Well, then shame on you.
Shame on you.
I don't think that makes sense.
Do with us. You set Rick up. He smashed it. And now it's a mess.
I love RJ. It's just the dryness of your sense of humor.
Just a mess of baby oil.
Shame on me. Shame on you.
Yeah, I didn't think that made sense. but you're not sure.
That was in RJ's almost annoyed voice too.
Yeah.
Listen.
You don't think, but you're not sure.
I'm not positive.
It just might make sense.
No.
Who knows with you?
Nobody knows.
You're a wild card.
Listen, when I don't have eyes on you, I don't know what you're doing right now.
Traveling all over the tri-state.
He's probably taking hook shots with his Poland Spring bottles into the cup.
That's right. You don't know.
You'll never know.
I'll never know.
You're gonna be joggling.
I'm surprised you're not snapping. Now they know you can snap equally as good with both hands.
Oh,
both
juggling.
Hands. Both hands. Let's go to Dan in Jersey. See what's on his mind with the
Here
Yankees.
we go.
You're annoyed, Dan, aren't you? Bring it. Dan.
Hello.
Oh no,
this was good.
Great. This is my fault.
Dan, we've had some issues with Dan lately.
I go to Dan in Jersey. You guys punch up the call.
Yeah.
He's nowhere to be found.
Dan, what do you want to say today?
I'm very high.
You haven't been nice to him.
Me?
At all. Yeah.
Oh, please.
You haven't.
At least I listened to what he has to say.
Yeah, well, I was
Dan
trying to
in
do
Jersey. Dan, good morning.
Rick, I have a quick question, and Dave as well. For my last ever college radio show, I would like you guys to be guests.
I've already been on the show.
Rick?
What'd you say, Dan?
I went to Florida's, got a nice bistec a la Florentina. Best steak I've ever had in my life.
Nobody cares.
That's not nice either.
And then he talked like him later, too.
What'd you say, Dan?
I was ordering a torpedo bat, all right?
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
That's when, it was so far long ago that Jazz Chisholm used to be able to. He understood the rules of baseball back then.
I don't know. We're not sure if he ever understood that. I still can't believe he said that.
RJ, do you have Boone's
It's
response?
juicy, RJ. Like a succulent steak.
Yeah,
RJ,
we have
do you
Boone's response.
Boone's response to Jazz Chisholm?
Would you like to hear it?
I would love to hear his response. Yes.
All right, it's a little noisy because they were outside the clubhouse. Here you go.
He's not confused on it. I think that's his kind of that default answer when he's got guys in front of him or whatever. You know, it turns out to be a tough play. You asked about kind of watching it back. There might have been a chance to where he could, if he gets it cleanly, he gets the tag off. It's hard to know how exactly Diaz reacts in that moment. So, you know, once it chops like that, you know it's obviously going to be a tough one to turn the normal 4-6-3.
Says, I don't know the rule, and Grissom explained it. You think he did know? You think he does know the rule?
I think he knows the rule. Yes.
You know he doesn't know the rule.
Well, I think he's like us, though. I mean, you're just like, you're at this level, you know the rule.
You should know the rule, of course.
Right.
I don't blame. We had caller call him before, be like, "This is Boone's fault." How is it Boone's fault that your guy who's played baseball for 30 years has no idea what the rule is?
I mean, haven't you learned by now that most of this ends up falling on Boone anyway?
But that's silly. I think there's things that you can blame Boone for. You can't blame him for that.
That's how this thing works. I mean, you're supposed to, your players are a direct reflection of you. So, again, I don't know Jazz.
If you're coaching hockey,
yeah,
and a kid throws the puck down the ice and it's an icing, he's like, oh, why was that? Why'd they call that? I thought if the goalie was pulled, it couldn't be icing. That's on you? Come on.
Yeah, probably.
No way.
Yeah, well, it's my job to make sure everyone knows everything. So I mean,
you're going through every rule every day?
Well, not every day, but
infield fly rule.
Right, but I would find it hard to believe that during the course of us practicing before we get to the game that you're talking about, that we haven't gone, like, that in the midst of that practice or scrimmaging, that an icing wasn't, like, that question didn't come up. Oh, hey, coach, how come you blew the whistle? Well, because that's an icing, Tommy. Like, if you don't get to the red line and you throw the puck down, that's an icing. And I blow the whistle and the faceoff comes down into your end. Okay, coach, got it. I'm with
I don't know how we're blaming Aaron Boone for that.
I'm not blaming Aaron Boone for that. And I don't know Jazz. So I don't know if what Aaron Boone said is true or he's just protecting him where, like, when Jazz gets uncomfortable in those situations, he chooses to answer questions like that. But, I mean, either way, when you answer a question that way and we don't, like, I don't know your personality. You don't know really Jazz's personality. It's only what we see. Like, you're going to take him for what he just said.
Well, did it sound like he was being playful?
I watched the video, too. No, it didn't look like he was.
No, I mean, it sounded like he had no idea what the rule was.
Right. Which, again, is a poor reflection, obviously, on the player that doesn't know the rule. But, again, yeah, you're a reflection of your coach. I don't think I would have to teach you that at this point of your career, but, I mean, maybe I do.
Well, I mean, Rick, you would know best. Like, how much time during your time would you guys spend time going over, like, hey, just so you guys know, situation awareness. I know you guys probably know X, Y, and Z.
Situational awareness stuff, I mean, those are things that we would do. I mean, those are stuff that we would, during the course of a season, probably not just because it's, like, you're not getting a lot of practice time, but, like, in training camp, we would go over stuff like that.
Like, okay, the puck has to go over the blue line before another player? Like, you'd have to get that?
Well, no. I mean, I think that we all know what offsides are, but, like, I mean, there are certain things, like, hey, as you... Right, like the puck could be in the offensive zone as a player is coming out of the offensive zone, and as long as you don't touch it until that player gets out, it's not offsides. It's not simply that the puck's in the zone.
You touch up, and then you can go back in after.
Right. So, like, I mean, there are things, or if there are new rules that need to be talked about, and I'm sure they went over all the ABS stuff and everything else. I'm with you though. I get it. Like, at this, you've made it to this level. I would hope that you knew what, like. I would hope that you're joking, but if you're not joking, like, what the hell? How did?
Well, he's not. Why would you joke about that?
Because it seems
you just lost the game. It cost you the game, and you're not going to go and all of a sudden have fun at anybody's expense. He was not joking.
Maybe to defend. I mean, the way Aaron Boone made it sounds like a defense mechanism. For him.
I don't. I want Boone as my defender, man.
That's what drives me crazy about some of the stuff that happens inside that clubhouse. It's like, fellas, like, All this guy does is bend over backwards protecting you guys and gets killed every day. Like, things go wrong, he's the first one that gets blamed.
Oh, yeah.
And yet he'll, like, if you put a microphone in front of his face, he will defend you to the death.
Yeah. Everyone should have an Aaron Boone in their life.
It's unreal. It's like
Everyone.
me with you. All I do is defend you.
I know. Thank you. You're my Aaron Boone.
I'll take it.
All right. Let's take a break. Come back. It's Boone and Rothenberg with you right here on ESPN New York.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Hey fans, on Sunday, April 19th, when the Yankees take on the Royals, take your family out to the ballpark for the chance to receive a very special kids giveaway. It's Hershey Park Kids Ticket Giveaway Day. The first 10,000 kids, 14 and younger in attendance, will receive a Hershey Park Kids ticket, courtesy of Hershey Park. For tickets, log on to Yankees.com/tickets. That's the Yankees and Royals on Hershey Park Kids Ticket Giveaway Day, Sunday, April 19th. Visit Yankees.com/tickets today.
It feels like everyone's sick right now. You aren't imagining it. Doctors say this is the worst cold and flu season in 25 years, and it's not over. I was just traveling. It was like everyone around me was coughing, sneezing, and sick. I can't afford to get sick, and I doubt you can either. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. Having a medical emergency kit is like having urgent care and pharmacy right in your home. It includes essential prescriptions like generic Z-Pak to help you get well faster, plus important antibiotics to treat pneumonia, strep throat, sinus and ear infections, nausea, even UTIs, and many more common and serious illnesses. It's your kit the moment you need it. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. It's genius. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. I can save you $45 when you use my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. Again, save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
Attention, New York Verizon mobile customers. Score a massive win with award-winning Fios home internet for an incredible $20 a month, guaranteed for 3 years. Switch today for savings you can count on. Call 1-800-VERIZON now. For new Fios customers with autopay, mobile and home, and bonus discount. Enrollment required. 3-year price guarantee applies to the Fios base monthly rate only. Additional terms apply.
We all know winning means showing up stronger, faster, better than before. And when you're chasing that edge, the Drop by GNC cuts through the noise, bringing you the best new innovations in sports nutrition and performance. From muscle building and strength support to improved recovery and focus, we curate the newest drops from GNC Amp, Pro Performance, and Mega Min. Plus, Ghost, Raw Nutrition, Bucked Up, and the top new brands changing the game. No guesswork, just leveling up. Check out the Drop by GNC for what's new, what works, and what's next.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Join DiPietro and Rothenberg Thursday, April 23rd for a special couch cast of Round 1 of the NFL Draft. Presented by Calandra's Bakery. The Jets and Giants have 3 picks in the top 16, and Rick and Dave will react live as the first round unfolds. From the big decisions to the big-time drama. Catch it all in this YouTube-only exclusive, and it's all from Calandra's Bakery and your home for football talk. ESPN New York.
Is it
Jelly Roll? Not really. He's flying all over the ring in WWE. Yeah. Well, that's a question for him. Just the Tyson? No, the implications for that are not good, so no. Yeah, you're his property. You know, in Toy Story where Woody's foot says Andy on it, this belongs to Andy. This belongs to Dave.
My face.
Oh, so it would be those things, right? You know, don't get. So why don't you get Ray tattooed across your face?
I'd prefer nobody have my name tattooed on their face. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we're missing a golden opportunity, but whatever. I think for you, because you're a big tattoo guy.
Listen. Right,
yes, I do notice that.
Listen, Dave, you're the one. I mean, there's still a bet that needs to be settled. Maybe you go the tattoo route.
I'm supposed to dress up as Rick.
I'll tell you what.
I'm not supposed to get a tattoo that says Rick.
You go face tat, then you don't have to worry about anything else.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all the perpetuity. If you
like
lose,
future
just,
bets, anything.
Yep, you're clear. Even if you finish dead last.
Yeah.
I don't think that goes over well with my family.
Well, I mean, that's between you and them.
Maybe be better at picks.
Yeah, shouldn't have lost. There's a lesson to be learned, really.
Is that right?
Kids make good decisions, or else you end up with Rick's name tattooed on your face.
Yep. Anywhere on your face you decide to do it is fine too.
Would you accept a temporary face tattoo for 3 days?
Ooh.
I might think about that.
I think it'd have to be a full week.
A week?
I might think about that. Where are we talking? Forehead?
You guys could choose.
Yeah, I'm not sure I could agree to that.
You wouldn't agree to it?
Why? Dave has to do it, not you.
I don't know the Ray.
It's not a show. It's not everyone on the show get a face tattoo.
It's just
for a week.
it sounded like you're throwing out one of those theoreticals. I don't know.
No, it's Dave's punishment instead of dressing up as me.
You
thought you were gonna have to get
no, somebody on the show. Somebody on the show.
Yes,
just speaking in general.
No, just Dave. He's Dave, right?
I'm Dave.
He's Dave.
Dave has to get the face tat.
Yeah, maybe we throw that out there.
I like that.
Because I want to pay the debt.
What about like a Dallas Cowboys face tat for a week?
See, now why do you have to always go there?
Why?
You have like the stars on both cheeks, like the helmet.
Or like a Jerry Jones, like a picture of Jerry Jones on his neck.
God's sakes, no.
I'd make myself throw up. I'd look in the mirror.
I like the face tat. I'm into the face tattoo.
Yeah?
Temporary face tat. I actually, it's funny that you say this. I think I texted you that as an option for your bet with Rucco when you and Rucco were doing a show, and he didn't want to do it.
I think you're right.
Yep.
I think you're right. Rucco is always very conservative with the wagers, though.
Oh,
well, he also
Rucco's got a
he-
TV presence.
He's doing TV stuff too, probably.
Yeah, excuses.
Well, right.
Well, you know what? I think it's out there.
I love it.
Face tattoo.
I like the face tattoo for a full week.
Full week.
Full week face tattoo. Start of the show on Monday to end of the show Friday.
And what would the tattoo be of?
Oh, whatever we want.
We don't have to choose that?
Yep.
Well, if you guys sign off on
Well,
that.
you say
then
we. The we is me, RJ, and Ray get to choose it.
Well, I have to agree to it.
Well, it's not going to be like the genitals or anything like that. It's just going to be like whatever we decide.
I'd rather do genitals than the Cowboys logo.
You'd probably rather do that than like final scores of big Giants losses.
Yeah.
What about
Mark that
what
one
about
down?
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Cut that for me, Ray. I'll need that.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'd like to hear that again at some point once you cut it. Thank you.
Listen.
I love it. I think that's what we do.
Okay.
especially because everything else is like up in the air. So this is the best way to make sure that we get something done.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll discuss what it's going to be. Let's break. We'll come back into the Knicks. More of the baseball. NFL draft is 10 days away. So all that on the horizon. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
You remember what it feels like to move without thinking about pain? To get up, sit up, walk, work, or live without that constant ache? If neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica took that away from you, it's time to get it back. I'm Bart Scott. Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain is the guy you need. Ivy League trained, double board certified, no surgery, no scars, no long recovery, just precise, image-guided, non-surgical treatments designed to get you feeling strong again. With offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, and most major insurances are accepted, there is no reason to wait. Go to SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think.
Chris Carlin with you. Glad to be joined right now by Taylor Canfield. He is the U.S. Sail GP team driver. And we are all getting ready for the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix coming up at the end of May. Taylor, how we doing?
Yeah, we're excited for the home event in New York. And, can't wait to be there and racing in front of all the fans.
Tell us why fans should be excited for the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix.
The racing is just so exhilarating coming in and watching it from the shoreline of Governor's Island and in front of the Statue of Liberty, racing in one of the biggest, most amazing cities in the world. I'm getting the goosebumps just talking about it. And these boats are the fastest boats in the world, racing with the best sailors in the world. It's really cool, and it's going to be so electric in New York. And it's our home event this year, so we're pumped.
We are pumped as well, Taylor. We appreciate your time. He is U.S. Sail GP team driver Taylor Canfield. We're looking forward to the Mubadala New York Sail Grand Prix coming at the end of May. Taylor, thanks.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. Rings End is your locally owned Benjamin Moore retailer. They're your store for quality with a full line of brilliant and durable Benjamin Moore paints. They're your store for inspiration with thousands of colors and a variety of sheens. And Rings End is your store for expertise with one-on-one advice for contractors and homeowners. Insist on Benjamin Moore paint from Rings End because the gorgeous color you love can't be matched in another brand of paint.
Hey, New York and New Jersey, commitment issues? No problem. Now you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever, as in for life. Switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, you may experience slower speeds. Pay $25 a month as long as you stay on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/sports. That's quo.com/sports to try Quo free. QUO.com/SPORTS.
ESPN New York, now streaming live on YouTube. Subscribe today and watch the show. WHSQ and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Final horn sounds on the regular season for the Knicks. A look ahead to round 1 next weekend, right here at Madison Square Garden.
Go and take care of Atlanta. Is it who you would want to play? If you could handpick teams to play, you'd want to play Toronto because you own Toronto. But that's not the case.
They were good. Atlanta's a good team.
You are better than Atlanta. Period. Stop.
You're better than Atlanta.
Should beat them in 5.
You should.
This is a team that's expected to be in the NBA Finals. That's their expectation.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
All right, big 9 o'clock hour, game 1 Knicks and Hawks, unfortunately, is going to be the opponent, is going to be Saturday, 6 o'clock. And I've been told that there's a real chance that Game 3, Rick, is during the Couchcast of the NFL Draft.
Oh, nice.
You think that'd be nice?
Well, here's how it would be nice.
I don't really want that.
Well, I mean, we have pick 2. We have pick 5, 16, and then we'll see what else happens depending on where Ty Simpson goes and everything else.
If Dexter Lawrence gets traded, right?
Here's the issue. And this is not a Rick and Dave issue. This is a John Winthrop and everybody else on the team that's setting up the Couchcast. Is if that does happen and there is no TV that we can see with the Knicks playoff game we're sitting on the couch, there will be no Couchcast.
No. I think what they can do, they can split the screen in half. Half Knicks, half draft.
I don't know if that's the case because when we had the Jets thing and there was a second game going on, there was no split screen.
They would have to wheel in a TV. We'd have to be able to watch the Knicks.
I'm just saying.
And then it could be an NFL draft / Knicks watch party with us.
It would be the ultimate, yes, but I am not doing it where we're sitting on the couch and can't see unless we're like on the one side leaning towards the TV that's on the sidewalk.
No. Here's the difference. I believe in John, and I believe in all the people that we work with. They will get that done.
Okay, that's fine. But until I see it, I won't believe it because last Couchcast, that was not the case. And the last Couchcast was me having to watch the Jets game, which is not ideal either.
No. At least, the Jets always win the draft. So you'll leave that night and you'll be feeling good about things.
Yeah, I'm not worried about feeling good about things. I'm worried about now having the ability to watch my basketball team play Game 3.
I understand. I feel exactly the same way. But I truly believe that they'll figure it out. We'll be fine.
Okay, so apparently I'm getting a text message. I won't tell you from who. They can split screen it. It depends on if they want to.
Okay.
So I don't know.
And I'm also told it may need to be a quad box. I don't care how many boxes you make it, as long as I can see
the more box, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Take them all.
What a surprise.
There's a lot of stuff on. I mean, when is that? The 23rd? We got a playoff hockey going on, too.
Right. So I put one hockey game, the draft, the Knicks, and then the Couchcast.
It's the ultimate sports viewing experience.
It would be an extravaganza, wouldn't it?
An extravaganza.
Do you think there's a chance, because I think there is, that we would be overwhelmed with the amount going on?
No. For me, no.
Like, I would stand up, start screaming, like, what happened? Brunson hit a 3, but the Jets are on the clock. Like, things are going to be happening.
All right, we're going to have to, close the door to the studio then because,
What door?
Because that would be happening
We're going to be out
time.
in the couch area.
Right, but if you hear anything coming from this area, God forbid,
right, but Ray,
it'll be way ahead of time.
Okay, but who doesn't close the studio door ever? It's always closed. The only time it's not closed is when people barge in for us.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you in on a secret here. The studios we have here are a bit smaller than the studios we used to have, so I can't just kind of hang in the control room during Knicks and Rangers broadcast the way I used to. I got to be outside sometimes, but I got to be able to hear what's going on still.
Tell you what, that would be one of the shining.
That means Ray. We're gonna get Ray for the actual Couchcast.
It would bring us all together.
He's gonna pop in and out.
I thought that's what you were getting at when you were talking about the Couchcast going on Game 3. I thought that's what you were actually getting at.
That's a pleasant byproduct. Because I don't like having the Knicks the same night as the draft. But I guess one of the positives is that you will be in attendance because you have to be in attendance.
I'll be right here. Go Knicks.
This is great.
Yeah. So you'll be part of the pregame festivities then.
Of course.
Yeah. I don't mean pregame on the
I understand.
air. I mean
your
pregame.
Your pregame festivities. As long as I'm back, soon enough to take care of
What time
my
do you have to be
duties
back
here.
to the station?
It depends on when the game is. I'm assuming the game will be at 8 o'clock on a weekday.
Well, how much time, regardless of when the game is, how much time do you need?
Well, you have to understand, now we're doing an hour pregame shows. That's another feature of the playoffs. All the Knicks pregame shows are an hour long now. So we'll be on the air at 7 if it's an 8 o'clock. Got to listen to the press conferences. Got to edit the press conferences. I do a lot.
No one is questioning how much you do. I'm questioning when you need to be back.
I've got to be back here by at least the latest I can be back here is 5:30, 6 o'clock.
5:30 for an 8 o'clock?
I just told you.
He does a lot, Dave.
There's a pregame show that starts at 7. Coaches will speak in the 5 o'clock hour. Late at 5 o'clock into the 6 o'clock hour. I've got work to do.
We're going to get dinner at Miami time.
It's going to be a
problem.
problem.
Like old people that live in the villages.
You have to bring me a doggy bag.
No, you're coming out to dinner.
Got work to do, Dave.
Then we'll go to dinner at 4.
No, Ray needs to focus on the game. Okay,
No, Ray needs to
It's
go
the
to the
playoffs.
dinner, and we'll get him a couple drinks to loosen him up.
That I could promise you is the last thing that Ray's going to do for Game 3 of the playoffs.
And then we'll send
Just
him
go
on
have
his
drinks.
way back to the station, and then we'll go out for more.
No.
Cigars.
First of all, there's no one that believes that.
What do you mean?
Second of all, there's no chance Ray's doing that.
You guys are so boring.
We're going to have food there. Ray will have food as he does all the work that he's going to need to do, starting at around 5:30. Right, Ray?
Great.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, if you were a real friend, you'd help him cut stuff up.
I don't know how to do that stuff.
Oh, that's a
How is that
problem.
possible? You went to school for this.
Yeah, it's all new stuff.
Yeah, the problem is when Dave went to school.
When I went to school for it, you used to use a razor.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. A
No.
razor blade and a reel to reel.
I swear to God, I was just going to say that. Like Dave learned how to edit reels to reel, where you
Yes.
have to cut the tape and splice it back together.
Yes.
I learned that my freshman year of college. They said, "Oh, you have to learn this." I never did that professionally, ever. But I
So
had
the
to
way
be taught.
the way it's done now, I don't know how to do that stuff.
It's pretty easy.
I'm sure I could learn it if I had a tutorial. You think I could learn that quicker, or Jazz Chisholm learns the rule of baseball quicker?
Probably you learning this quicker.
Yeah, probably so.
The way Jazz is going right now.
So it is the Hawks, and we do know that Game 1 is Saturday at 6 o'clock. Only on Amazon. That's the only way you can consume that game visually. Of course, you can hear that game on 1050, I believe. Right, Ray?
Yeah. That's correct.
It's 1050, definitely.
I have not confirmed that. I mean, are the Mets playing in that window? If that's the case, then yes.
Let me look up the Mets. The Mets are 220. So maybe not.
No, the Mets could be done. They
Yeah,
could
the Mets
be
are in
done.
Chicago. Mets do not have an easy week, by the way.
No.
Dodgers, Cubs.
This is not great timing with how this thing looks for us.
It's the worst timing.
Yeah.
You know what's so sad? I was thinking about this before, and I think you would probably take it. And you would never take this. If I told you the Mets go 1-2 in the next 3, would you take it right now?
A guaranteed win, yeah.
So think about that. The Mets are so bad right now. You would sign for 1-2 in the next 3.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so as well. That's pathetic.
By the way, did you see that the Mets go back to L.A. in May, to start May?
For the Angels?
Oh, yeah.
So they're going to make 3 West Coast trips in a month, huh?
Right. They're going Dodgers, then they go in Chicago, then they come back to play the Twins, Rockies, Nationals, nice little homestand, and then
Wait, was that? I mean, you better clean up in that homestand.
right. Then May 1st, you're back in L.A. to go Angels, Colorado, Arizona.
We'll do a little Angels scouting this week as they have 4 against the Yankees at the stadium.
Right.
Yankees better clean up on the Angels.
Because that went so well for us as we scouted the A's.
Well, I don't think we did good scouting. It was very, very bad scouting. I mean, I'm listening to the game on the way home on Saturday. Like, well, he's not a very good pitcher, but he's shutting down the Mets.
Yeah,
it's like JT Ginn. He was once a big prospect, but now he's old and kind of mediocre. But he's shutting down the Mets.
You had Aaron Savali last night. Yesterday afternoon.
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
Anybody shuts down the Mets. Let's see if this doesn't work.
Is this Dan?
I'm suspending him for a week.
Okay.
Are you on board with that?
I'm on.
RJ, doesn't work, suspended for a week?
This is a big call, Dan.
Dan in Jersey. Dan, you're on ESPN New York.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Rick. Can you guys hear me?
We can. What happened to you before?
I have no idea. I guess I don't know.
Well, you think it was RJ?
I have no idea. I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus. Maybe it was just a weird circumstance. Strange things happening.
Okay. Well, what's on your mind, Dan?
So I am not one of those Yankee fans that's going to actually go after Aaron Boone, because I completely agree with what Rick said, where he's just doing his job. His job is to stay there, defend the players. I have more of an issue with Brian Cashman, because I think that that bullpen is not as good as it should be. He should have addressed it. And think about this. I was reading tweets the other day, and the combination of DJ LeMahieu, who's making $15 million, and Ryan McMahon, who's making $16 million, $31 million, where they could have gone out and gotten a guy
right?
like
You gonna give
Alex
us the Bregman thing?
Yes.
Well, that becomes the
what
issue. I don't know what happened. But why Bregman not back?
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, you could do better, Dan? You could do better?
No,
with Buster only?
You're a professional.
All right. Oh, God. Well, what happened? You have Buster on, you're telling me your steak, whatever, Florentina. How would have that been?
Oh, boy.
Dan, he's attacking you. Fight back, Dan. Don't let him
right,
run all
come
over
on.
you.
Why are you guys always so mean to me?
I'm not mean. I love you. He's attacking you.
I mean, well, you were the one who was attacking me with the mistake of Florentina, but you were mad about the Giants. Rick, why are you attacking me here? I was defending.
I heard
I said, "Oh God."
Yeah,
because
I heard your reaction. Did you say, "Oh God," because it was such a terrific question, or because I urinated all over myself?
No, because it was making the call awkward. That should have been played. I was just trying to defend you.
Yeah, so you're mad at RJ. You think RJ's a hack.
Go after RJ. Dan, go after somebody.
I'm going to go after Jazz Chisholm. I really can't with this guy because it's how many times is he going to forget the simple rules of baseball? And then he makes Aaron Boone look bad, and then everyone starts attacking Aaron Boone. The guy's hitting under 200. He doesn't have a home run yet, and every time he comes up, it looks like he forgets the basic situations that he's in. He's got one of the worst situational awarenesses I've ever seen out of any baseball player. I mean, some of the things he's doing is Little League. How many times are you going to get up there, swing at the first pitch, and hit a lazy pop-up? It's terrible watching him play baseball, and I can't do it anymore.
Well,
wow, that's a good call,
Dan.
You know
season,
what?
Dan.
Dan totally redeemed himself.
He's right. Jazz Chisholm, it's not once, has shown just a bizarre lack of knowledge for the game of baseball. It's really weird.
It is weird. And because things like this happen, especially when you're struggling, I mean, it ends up becoming a big deal.
Right. If they win that game, it becomes kind of funny. If you lose the game and you lose, and that kind of cost them the game, now it becomes embarrassing.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that he's just offensively not
producing
where he's expected to be at, or he expects himself to be at. I actually saw an interesting stat this morning as I was doing, because this is all I do, is I do research for the show. Even when I was in Montreal, it's just show. It's all I'm
That's
doing.
it, just like on the private jet.
I'm making phone calls.
Nonstop, huh?
That's nonstop. I'm breaking it down. I'm done.
So they're trying to talk to you about, hey, we get a 2-on-1, we're going to do it like this year. Like, guys, I can't have that discussion. I'm breaking down stuff for the show.
Yeah, listen, I'm here for Dave and the boys, and I know when I come back, it's going to be Yankees, Mets. It's going to be Knicks play. I just got to be ready. I got to be ready.
All right. Well, so go ahead. You saw what? What did you see?
So, I mean, I think we'll all agree that one of the things that the Yankees really pride themselves on is their ability to identify strikes, right? It's one of the teams that we thought would benefit the most from ABS.
Mm-hmm.
So what I thought was interesting is that the Yankees have seen. This was Sunday. So entering Sunday, they had the 10th most pitches seen in the strike zone, and they ranked third to last in swinging at those pitches. So it's almost like they've become, and I don't know if it's that they're not recognizing the pitch, and they end up taking the strike. But usually what they would pride themselves on, and why, you had a team last year that led the league in, runs, home runs, OPS, is we're going to make you work, right? We're going to make you come into the strike zone, and then once you get into the strike zone, we're going to make you pay. So it looks what's happening is that pitchers are coming into the strike zone and for whatever reason they're not swinging and taking advantage of that.
Yeah, that's strange.
So is that something that is just, it's a bit of an anomaly because that's not who this lineup has been? And
also it's, listen, as upset as you are, not you, but we're 15 games into the season.
Right.
It has been a very small sample size, right?
Yes. So, okay, so the alarming part of this, again, and this is the same group that we saw last year, like I mentioned, most runs, most home runs, best OPS, is they had the lowest swinging percentage by any team since 2012, which was the Twins, and that was a team that was 30 games under 500. Now, that's not what this Yankees team is, but that's just as in comparison to what a team that is seeing that doesn't swing can look like. And that's not what the Yankees are, obviously, and they'll figure it out. But right now the bigger concern, I would say, as you look early on in the season is Ryan McMahon's just not a good offensive player.
Well, that's the problem. Is how many dead spots do you have in the lineup?
Right, so he's not a great offensive player. So 7, 8, 9 right now, production-wise, are as bad as it gets. Like I mentioned to you, it's you in the White Sox, which is not where it's not company you want to keep.
You don't want to be in any category that puts the White Sox in there.
Okay, so on top of that, Trent Grisham is not the Trent Grisham that you saw last year. Jazz is not the Jazz you saw last year.
How long can you lead Grisham off, by the way?
It said, I read an article this morning that said Boone is not thinking drastic lineup changes yet. Yeah, you're paying him $22 million, man.
Now he's hitting 130.
He is hitting 130. That's correct.
Yeah. So it's brutal. But you can't. I mean, it's bad enough that you're 7, 8, 9. So now, I mean, you get to the bottom of the lineup: 7 bad, 8 bad, 9 bad, 1 bad.
Yeah, Jazz not great.
Yeah, not great. He's been terrible.
All right. So I mean, Stanton looks good. I mean, Stanton health-wise is good. He's only got the one home run.
Stanton's been fine. Stanton should be fine.
Rice
Bellinger
has
hasn't been very good yet.
Rice has been good.
Rice has been good, and Stanton's been good, and that's it.
I mean, Judge right now is at 218.
No, he hit a home run yesterday, but he hasn't been good.
No, he hasn't been Judge.
But again, he'll be fine. I don't worry about him. I think the bottom of the lineup is something to really worry about.
Right. Again, it's early, and we do the same thing in football, and I don't care what the sport is. When you look forward to the season and start to analyze, hey, what are these teams' expectations? And right, have they addressed those? Have they addressed the needs? Have they filled the holes? Have they answered the questions? And as they start to do that, which the Yankees and all these teams do during the offseason, and you bring Bellinger back and all these different things, and you look at what the team is, and you say, okay, here's something that concerns me. Here's something that concerns me. And then the season starts, and those things that you thought could be problems are actually problems. I understand why there would be a level of frustration. I'm not saying panic, but like, okay, this is something as a casual, not casual because no one's casual here that's doing this, but as like someone that's not paying paying money to do a job can point these things out. It's like sometimes you go into the seasons with the Yankees like, well, they don't have a left fielder, or they don't have a third baseman, and then you watch them play and you're like, yeah, they don't have a left fielder.
You just kind of confirm your concern.
Right, so like why aren't these things that we talked about? Like, I mean, every Yankees fan, almost every Yankee fan, was like, why are we giving Trent Grisham $22 million? Like, he had an awesome season, but that's not who Trent Grisham has been.
Do you think he replicates that? And the answer was you don't think so, and through 15 games, he's been bad.
Right. The McMahon thing, yeah, it was better than what you had, but is he worth paying $16 million when you know he can't hit and you're going to have to platoon him anyway? Probably not.
That's certainly not. And he's right. Listen, those are the mistakes. The Yankees now, if they make numerous mistakes like that, it means that if you're paying LeMahieu and the McMahon money, that's Bregman, right? Like that's Bichette. Like you could have had someone like that. So again, it's upsetting, but I think your pitching is still so good, and I think that the guys that will produce eventually, and that you will be okay. But I understand why you'd be upset if you're a Yankees fan this morning.
Yeah, I mean, and again, it's early, but still, when you have certain things that as a fan base you recognize before a season starts could be problems, and end up being problems as soon as the season starts, you're like, well, why didn't we fix it? And I understand the frustration.
Let's go to Chris in Coney Island. Then we're gonna have RJ Stuff You Missed. Chris, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, good morning, guys. So I agree, and I'm tired of the whole, we got to fire Boone. That narrative's probably never going away. But it also doesn't help when, yes, 6-1, let's say, is a black hole right now. But it also doesn't help when Boone's in the media saying, Escara is a top 15 catcher in the league. Meanwhile, if he was a top 15 catcher, he'd probably be starting over Wells. And it's frustrating that, as a Yankee fan, I think I'd rather have...
Well, that's not true, though. But that's not true, because you'd have to ask him what he thinks Wells is.
Well, I guess Wells would be a top 5 catcher in the league.
Right. So, I mean, that's... that's how he feels about it.
It's ridiculous. Escar is not a top 15 catcher, and Wells is not a top 5 catcher.
Right. And I would rather see Dominguez struggling with fly balls in the outfield, but hitting... because he's almost hitting 400 in the minor leagues.
And I don't know that I disagree with you, Chris. You say that now until he misplays a fly ball in a big spot, and then you're like, oh, I just wish I had a guy that could catch the baseball.
But in April, it's fine.
I don't know that it's ever fine.
Right, but he's
got to learn eventually.
Right, but it's the same thing as now all of a sudden, because you've seen what Caballero looks at shortstop on an everyday basis, you can't wait for Anthony Volpe to come back. Like, I mean, because you're watching guys underperform, and then... Dominguez is doing what Dominguez is doing in the minor leagues, not to mention the fact that he's the Martian, and we've heard all these great things. He feels like he was supposed to be a piece of your future, and you got guys not doing the job. Of course you want to see Dominguez. Trent Grisham is not a part of your long-term plan here. Like, this is it for Trent Grisham. Right? So, to sit here and watch him struggle is I could have told you we shouldn't have paid him $22 million. Last year was an outlier.
It was jarring at the time.
Right, and he's not going to be here.
$22 million. He's not going to replicate that. Of course he's not going to replicate that.
Right, and he's not going to be here.
No.
So why are we wasting time? Well, because right now you're paying him $22 million.
I guess they felt that they couldn't stick Dominguez out there. But again, if you played Dominguez out there and you saved that $22 million, think about what you could spend that $22 million on.
And don't tell me it was because you didn't think he was going to take it and you wanted to save the draft pick. Stop it. We're not in a place now to be worrying about draft picks. We're trying to win.
No, you're trying to win the whole thing.
Right now.
Right now, this year, you want to win the whole thing because your window is not that big.
No, and not to mention what could potentially happen next year with the CBA stuff.
RJ?
Hi.
How you feeling about the Yankees? You a bit annoyed?
Yeah, they're losing a lot of close games. It was frustrating to watch that.
They stink in close games.
I don't think they've won one.
Has every loss been a one-run loss?
Every one but one.
They're 0-6.
6 or 7 losses by 1 run. Watching
and their run differential is still really good.
Well, watching that 10th inning on Saturday, I know Bednar gave it up, but a couple of well-executed bunts. You intentionally walk a guy. A chopper doesn't leave the infield, and Jazz doesn't know the rules. So
did that get you nuts?
Yeah,
the Jazz thing?
I don't think. The thing is, I don't think there was a world where he was going to turn that, anyways. So I don't even know why you're admitting what you don't know or asking. That's not the forum to be asking that. Because once it got over, who was it? Was it Bellinger in front of him? The 5-man infield, and I just don't know why that's the time. But at the same time, pitching's been good. And
really good.
You would think at some point, like you guys said, some of these guys are going to play at the back of their baseball card. So, yeah, losing stinks. But
you're such a dad.
No, I just think,
no, you're so mature and responsible. It's a beautiful thing to see.
Well, this is a team we've known for a while. They're a good team. When you make them play defense and make them make quick defensive decisions, odds are in your favor. Eventually, something will go wrong.
And this is. I know for me it is. I'm not trying to speak for the whole fan base, but I think this may be the crux of why everyone's annoyed at the whole run it back thing. Because it's like, okay, we're just going to keep doing this and hope that it works this time. We're going to really get them this time. I don't know. I'm bothered by it.
You're more annoyed than anybody that I know, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
How many Yankee fans do you know?
I know a lot. What do you mean, how many Yankee fans do I know?
I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm right there with a lot of people, I feel.
I feel like you have zero patience for the Yankees.
It's not that I have zero patience. It's that a lot of the goodwill is used up. It's like a lot of people want to get here with the Knicks to make the comparison. The Knicks have not been trying to compete for nearly as long as the Yankees have with coming up empty.
I do.
Right, but here's the disconnect, though, Raymond.
We got to get to RJ.
Sorry, we'll get to RJ. Here's the disconnect, though, I think. I think that you feel good about the Knicks because I think you trust Leon Rose. I think you're now almost so fed up with the Yankees because you don't trust. I think you've lost all trust in Brian Cashman.
But like you guys said last hour,
I'm not getting blamed for when we go to 950.
No, listen, like you and I'll say this and I'll be done. But like you said last hour, is it Brian Cashman or is it Hal Steinbrenner? That's all I'm asking.
Well, Brian Cashman's the one that allocates the money.
Sure.
So how much money Hal wants to spend. Now you got to spend it the right way.
But you just said the key part: how much money Hal wants to spend.
RJ, jump in.
That's it.
Just jump in and take it.
I don't know if that's my play.
Now.
Walk-up three-pointer. He got it! See ya! Oh! Put in the box!
The you missed.
Oh, all righty. So, I have a stat for you. The Yankees and Mets have both lost on 5 consecutive days, simultaneously, for the first time ever.
Wow.
So it's a random stat, but
that's great.
Yeah, simultaneous 5-game losing streaks, day for day. They're just going blow for blow.
Wonderful.
Yep, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
That actually is a remarkable
It's like I said, New York baseball, great place right now.
Great place.
Yep, Rays sweep the Yankees for the first time since 2021 as well.
First time they swept them in 5 years, huh?
Yep, good for them. Happy for their success. Really
I'm sure
stuff.
you are.
Really good stuff. Mets were busy over the weekend. They also were swept by the A's, who apparently don't have a home, but they own the New York teams. Tommy Pham being called up, so you're going to see him.
That should save everything.
Yeah, when the Mets travel out west to play the Dodgers, game you can hear right here, 880 ESPN and the ESPN New York app. Also, Craig Kimbrell, you saw him over the weekend. He's been called up. And Luis Garcia, Richard Lovelady, DFA'd.
Bye.
No more Dickie Lovelady.
Nope.
Until he comes back again.
They can't. He's like the Terminator, that guy.
Well, he goes from pitching.
How many times has it happened?
He goes from pitching like every game to, you got to go.
It's like a herpes flare-up.
Oh, boy. Parker Meadows to the IL. Tigers outfielder, the broken arm and concussion, that scary collision. Christian Yelich has hamstring tightness for the Brewers. Sounds like they're expecting an IL stint, perhaps a long one.
He's always hurt.
And George Springer has a fractured big toe. We told you the Knicks and the Hawks will square off in round one. Game one from the Garden, Saturday, 6 p.m. Hour-long pre-games, as Ray said, starts at 5 p.m. Most likely that'll follow the Mets, so Knicks pregame will begin at 10:50. The game itself should be on 8:80. Regardless, you can find it all on the ESPN New York app. If you're wondering, Knicks went 2-1 against the Hawks this year.
I was at the loss.
So it's your fault.
So stay away from the
We're
Garden.
going to keep you away.
Stay away.
Maybe. I would start the, are we going to go to a game together? But I know we won't. So.
I would go to a game. I went to a couple
Stop
games
it.
last year. How dare you? Don't call me
Stop
up.
it. We're not going to a game.
Well, you may not.
We don't want to go together. We're not really friends outside of the show. I mean, that's the way you guys have made it perfectly clear.
Well, we already have a hangout next week.
Yeah, we have a hangout. That's not even true.
It's a forced hangout.
No,
it's not a forced
the dinner's
hangout.
not forced.
I don't need to go to that.
The dinner's not
We
forced.
could all said no.
You want to drink heavily.
I want to have fun with you guys
And
because
smoke
I love
cigars.
you guys.
I don't think I've ever seen you smoke a cigar ever, or heard you talk about smoking cigars.
I used to smoke cigars quite a bit.
Well, Dave also might get involved in the gambling. He doesn't gamble, but he knows the spreads. Dave, what was the spread between the Raptors and the Nets last night?
24.
24. And was that spread covered?
Oh, easily.
Yeah, Raptors by 35. RJ Barrett had 26. Raptors clinched their first playoff berth in 4 seasons. So Brooklyn finishes 20-62. The tankathon is complete because with the leveled off odds of the 3 worst teams, they will have a 14% chance at winning the lottery. Them, the Pacers, and the Wizards. Third worst record in the NBA.
Did you see what Barkley's fix for the tanking was?
No.
I know he was annoyed at last night.
Everyone gets 1 ball.
Even the championship team?
No, everyone that doesn't make the playoffs instead of you're not incentivized to have the worst record. You're just going to get a ball.
That's it?
Everyone has ideas.
Yeah.
Everyone gets 1 ball.
Yeah.
I have not heard one idea, which I have thought like, oh, that's good.
Well,
not one.
Welcome to Why There's a Problem. For teams that are going to the playoffs, there's 20 of them. Playoff bracket is set. Your playing games, Heat and the Hornets. Heat wave Terry Rozier over the weekend, by the way. That would be tomorrow, followed by Suns and Blazers. And on Wednesday, it's the Magic and Sixers, followed by the Warriors and Clippers. Your East standings, Pistons, Celtics, Knicks, Cavs, Raptors, Hawks. Your 1 through 6. Out West, Thunder, Spurs, Nuggets, Lakers, Rockets, and Timberwolves. Nikola Jokic, by the way, first player to lead the NBA ever in assists and rebounds per game in a single season.
And he's not going to win the MVP.
He will not. He will not. Doc Rivers, out after 3 years as Bucks coach. No surprise. Kings are keeping Doug Christie around for next season. Nick Suzuki had a goal and assist. He passes 100 points for the first time in his career. Canadians eliminate the Islanders. Sorry, Rick, with a 4-1 win at UBS. Senators fall to second wild card. 4-3 overtime loss to the Devils. By the way, kudos to Ray. He had the stat. First time ever. It's not a good stat. Since the Devils' inception in Jersey in 1982.
That all 3 miss?
All 3 missed the playoffs.
Sad.
We gave up 3 goals in like less than a minute last night.
Tough to win that way.
Sorry.
100 games of Ovi versus Sidney Crosby. Caps win 3-0. And if you watched them, I'm sure you can find the highlights. Felt like maybe they know something.
Well, they were celebrating. He said all along that once his contract is up, there's a real chance he goes and finishes in Russia.
Talking about Ovi, yeah. So, feels like that might be happening. Denver, they win their 3rd NCAA men's hockey title in 5 years. Michigan men's hoop to extend Dusty May to a new deal. Dave saw that Yannick Sinner outdueled Carlos Alcaraz in Monte Carlo.
It was a really good match, too.
That's nice. And
Dusty May's a good stripper name.
Oh, boy. Mark,
Is it not a good basketball coach?
Is it not?
Congrats to Mark Jones, longtime ESPN broadcaster, 36 years, broadcast his final game yesterday, and a little bit of nostalgia. Saw Rich Eisen hosted SportsCenter from Bristol for the first time in 23 years yesterday.
How about that?
They used all the old graphics and stuff. Eisen, he's part of the family.
NFL Network, right? We got it all now.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it? That's nice. Good job.
Thanks.
Well done. All right, let's break. Come back. Knicks Hawks. We look at that series, which starts on Saturday. It's DNR with you right here on ESPN New York. For one final time today, let's bring her in and see what's happening on the roads. Here is Debbie Duhame.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Have a fantastic day, guys. Hey, this is jarring. We still have big-time delays on 3 in both directions out by Passaic Ave and Clifton. 3 eastbound at Passaic Ave. That right lane is still blocked. Over on the ramp, a truck went right into a building, and that's what's causing the extensive delays here on 3 in both directions through Clifton. Watch for slowdowns on the Cross Bronx West into the outbound George Washington Bridge with ongoing road work. Van Wyck southbound bumper-to-bumper into the belt with construction. And over on the LIE West at Maurice Ave, a disabled vehicle sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. For victims of drunk and drug driving, your grief is unique, but you're not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline, 877-MAD-HELP, MAD.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN, New York.
One in every 6 men is likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer in his lifetime. That's why New York Presbyterian wants to remind men over 50 to book a prostate cancer screening. A simple blood test is all it takes. It could save your life. Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester at locations near you. Schedule your annual prostate cancer screening today at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
25 a month, 5 whole years. Same sweet number in your ears. Check it in a year, check it in 5. This ain't optimum 5, but price is still alive. 25 a month, 5 whole years. Same sweet number in your ears. Get Optimum famously fast fiber internet. Optimum.com/25 for 5. Or call 8884-OPTIMUM. Terms apply. See Optimum.com for details.
Tricon Construction is expanding across New Jersey, taking on larger, more complex commercial projects and delivering at a big league level. If you're a developer who values precision, accountability, and execution, you need a construction partner who understands what's at stake, timelines, capital, reputation. That's Tricon. They're building the right way with experienced leadership, disciplined project management, and a team that shows up ready. Serious projects, serious results. Visit TriconBuilds.com, TriconBuilds.com.
It feels like everyone's sick right now. You aren't imagining it. Doctors say this is the worst cold and flu season in 25 years, and it's not over. I was just traveling. It was like everyone around me was coughing, sneezing, and sick. I can't afford to get sick, and I doubt you can either. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. Having a medical emergency kit is like having urgent care and pharmacy right in your home. It includes essential prescriptions like generic Z-Pak to help you get well faster, plus important antibiotics to treat pneumonia, strep throat, sinus and ear infections, nausea, even UTIs, and many more common and serious illnesses. It's your kit the moment you need it. Just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook or call their telemedicine doctor standing by. It's genius. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. I can save you $45 when you use my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880. Again, save $45 with my promo code 880 at urgentcarekit.com/880.
If you've been injured on a construction site, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique labor laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling construction accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for hardworking New Yorkers. From scaffold accidents to slip and falls and equipment failures, they've got your back. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS. That's right, 718-WORKERS, because your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Smalls here. Look, I get it. GLP-1 weight loss shots are popular. They're everywhere. But not everyone is thrilled about weekly injections. So what if your GLP-1 was as easy to take as a mint? That's why I want you to know about compounded terzepatide. It's a mint-flavored tablet you simply let dissolve under your tongue. No needles. It's designed to help curb appetite and reduce cravings, even sweets and carbs, which are my personal enemies. And when hunger's under control, it's easier to eat less. Stay away from the junk foods that trip you up and tackle your weight loss goals head on. And this is important. The compounded terzepatide is recommended by the medical board of the wellness companies, the doctors I trust. Look, if you're serious about getting your weight under control and weekly shots aren't your thing, I strongly encourage you to look into tirzepatide. Getting started is fast with an easy online physician consultation. Imagine discovering a no-needle option that fits your needs. Go to noneedles.com/smalls. Promo code SMALLS to save $50. That's noneedles.com/smalls. Promo code SMALLS to save $50.
Prescription required. Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Now, Game Time is brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's when it's Tully time. Rangers-Panthers, game 81 of 82, 7 o'clock tonight. 7:05 Yankees at the stadium hosting the Angels. And at 10:10, a nice late-night affair, the Mets go out to L.A. and visit the Dodgers. And that's Game Time, brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. I think it's fair to say, of all the matchups the Knicks could have landed on in the first round, this is the one that you did not want the most, right?
Did not want the most.
Yeah.
I would say I prefer, like you do, Toronto in the first round. But
yes.
I mean, I still think that we're a better team than Atlanta.
I think we're a better team than Atlanta. I think they match up well against us, and I would have preferred to not take on the Hawks in this series.
Okay, yeah, and that's fine. I understand that. I don't disagree with it, but I mean, it is what it is. We haven't landed in the first round, and that's what it is. We just recently played them. I mean, at the time playing them, they were red hot. They hadn't lost a home game in a month and a half, 18-2 in their last 20, and we found a way to get it done.
So John just told me last year how round one went. It went Saturday, Monday, Thursday, Sunday.
Ooh. Okay.
That'd be a ton of time off for the first round.
Right, but I mean, we're saying that Game 3 could be, and we don't know for a fact that it's going to be on Thursday.
We don't know for a fact, but
guessing.
But if you go Saturday, Monday, and then Thursday would be the 23rd, and then Game 4 would be potentially that Sunday. That'd be a lot of time off down in Atlanta.
It would be. Yeah, you'd prefer Atlanta having all that time off in New York.
Yes.
Maybe get lost in New York a little bit.
Yes. But whatever it is, I mean, there's no excuses. Nobody wants to hear. Nobody cares. It's Atlanta. That's the team you have to beat. Go take care of business.
Right. It doesn't matter. I mean, there is nothing, again, is it potentially more difficult? Yeah, it's more difficult, but it doesn't matter. The expectations weren't going to change regardless of who.
And you're a better team than Atlanta. I mean, I think that it would have been easier against Toronto and or Orlando, but you're a better team than Atlanta. You should have your way with them in the first round.
You should. I mean, this is a series, like I said, and we've played it a couple different times. They should win the series in 5.
They should win the series in 5. So anything more than 5 would upset you, or no, not necessarily?
No, I don't think it upsets the right word. I mean, I just think you're making it more difficult on yourself if this ends up being a prolonged series. Because now, again, if Boston takes care of their business, now you're playing a series where Boston has home court. So if there's a Game 7, it's going to be in Boston. The more games you play, like you've done a great job so far this season of managing minutes and everything else, how you manage Mitchell Robinson, the more games you play, the more opportunities you have for someone to get nicked up or hurt, and that's the last, because we've seen it happen to us. Like, I mean, that first run they made, by the time we got to that series, I mean, it was like the whole team was decimated, and even if we had won the Indiana series the first time we played them, Jalen just broke his thumb, so he wasn't even going to be available if we got to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Right.
Like, you want to take care of your business when you can take care of your business.
You know what? You don't want this to be long. You don't want it to be drawn out. You know what's on the other side of this, right? It doesn't get any easier. So go out there and beat Atlanta and beat them soundly. Like, beat them in 5 games. Don't push this thing to a 7-game series and get everyone all stressed out, and then you'll have little time to rebound after beating them to go on to Boston. Like, finish this quickly.
Right, but even if you don't, right? It's win, advance, and then you worry about the next series when you get to the next series.
Correct. That's right. Edgar in Bloomingdale. Everyday Edgar. Good morning, Edgar. How are you?
How you doing, boys? I agree with the gentleman's sweep, but I want the sweep. We have the best defensive big man off the bench. We have the best closer in the game. If Cat drinks a little bit of the Space Jam juice, He's going to pick up his game. We should sweep these guys.
I don't think so. Should sweep
Atlanta's
them?
been really good at home.
They've been playing great basketball lately. They just gave you all you could handle last week when you were trying to win that game. I don't think you should sweep this team.
Is it the famous Knicks and 6? Because every series is, I think they just say it because it rhymes. Knicks and 6. No, I don't want Knicks and 6. I want Knicks and 4. Make a statement. I need statements now. It's the playoffs. Make other teams. Oh, man, they mean business.
So if you go and you beat Atlanta in 4, you sweep the hell out of them. You annihilate them. Then what? Then you feel better about going into that series against Boston? You think Boston's going to care if you sweep Atlanta or not?
We're rested. We'll be confident. Yeah, why wouldn't you feel? If you go 6 games going into Boston, you're not going to feel confident, even if you win the series.
Why? Why if I beat Atlanta, who's a pretty good team, in 6 games, would I not feel confident going into the next series?
Let's be honest here for a second. I mean, as hard fought and tough as that series was against Detroit last year, how confident were you going into the series against the Celtics that you ended up winning?
You had no confidence.
You had no confidence at all, especially after what you saw during the regular season when they kicked the crap out of you every game.
Right, and thanks to the call, you're watching game 1, you're down 20, and you had less confidence than you did going into the series.
Right. I mean, the reason why you want to win is less about making us confident. It's more about making yourself confident, playing basketball the right way, and also just physically, mentally. Like the playoffs is a grind. If you're going to make it to the NBA Finals or the Stanley Cup Final or whatever you're doing, it is a long, hard road to win. You got to win 3 series, 3 7-game series to get to the NBA Finals. That is for physically, mentally, that is a tough road. I don't care who you're playing. So if you can limit how many games you have to play, you limit how many games you have to play. You want to be the fresher team going into all these series, if you can be.
Of course you do.
I mean, you need the mental part is tough. The physical part, I mean, it's a different level, man.
It's not easy to do.
So yeah, take care of your business. I mean, could you drop one in Atlanta? You could drop one in Atlanta, but you got to take. It starts at MSG.
You better win these 2 games.
You got to win these 2 games.
You better go to Atlanta up 2-0, because if you don't, now you get very concerned.
And now all of a sudden Atlanta believes they can win the series. Don't give them any hope. That's it.
I got to deal with Quinn Snyder and those outfits and those glasses now.
I don't know if it's really outfits. He just wears a black outfit.
I don't know. It feels like it's an interesting look.
Well, he's done a good job with that team.
A very good job. He's a good coach.
I mean, that was a good game when we played against them. I thought the interesting thing in that game was one of the things that we do really, really well is the offensive rebounding, and Atlanta actually had 19 offensive rebounds in that game.
Yeah.
They did a better job than us. They said they just didn't have the second chance points to show for it, but I just want this to start. I'm ready.
I know.
Saturday can't get here quick enough, and let's go.
I can't wait. We got that. We got the draft coming up. It's all happening.
Yeah, we gave you a little bit of a rest. I mean, I know you don't like February, a little bit of a rest, and now
February.
We're back.
But now I'm told that the big Wednesday meeting is going to be like a big time planning session for the Couchcast.
Oh, I can't wait. That's going to be so much fun.
You're gonna love it.
I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Listen.
There's no chance.
That's it.
No.
Mouth
you can't
shut,
do
listen.
it. You can't do it. You do not have it in your arsenal to shut up during a meeting.
Well, because he incites me on purpose.
RJ, you agree with that, right? There's no way during the Wednesday meeting he's going to be able to be quiet.
I think it's going to be very interactive, really. I mean, we're talking.
I'm not interacting.
We're talking.
Yes, you will.
Hang out. We're talking. Calandros. We're talking everything.
You think that there will be beverages at the Couchcast?
Yeah, I can't say I know so, but I know
who knows at this point?
It's been brought up many times.
I'll tell you what, there won't be milk.
No. If you want a nice tall glass of cold milk, you can't get that.
I don't know if that's true.
Not even oat milk.
Here's what I can say. Rick's demands have been heard and noticed.
As far as being able to watch the Knicks if they are on that
No, not that.
The drinks. No. Oh, milk.
About the soda specifically.
Okay,
so
good.
you're going to soda your face off.
Oh.
Nice.
You're going to be on a caffeine high.
I might tequila my face off, too. Who knows?
I think that's frowned upon.
Interesting.
Well, you won't know what's in that cup.
It's water.
That's it. Some delicious juice.
All right, let's break. 800-919-3776. We come back and look at what we have tonight in the world of sports. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York.
D'Agostino, Law Bite Back. This is John D'Agostino from D'Agostino & Associates. and I know how a serious accident can change your life, just like that.
I'm Jenna D'Agostino, and I understand that with pain comes medical bills and time out of work. Let us get you justice.
This is John Ryan, the closer. For over 35 years, our family has been getting accident victims every dollar they deserve.
I started this firm for the injured so they can bite back against the insurance companies.
Our legacy is to get you justice. Bite back.
To get you paid. Bite back.
At D'Agostino and Associates, bite back means fight back. When you're hurt and they blame you, we bite back and get you every dollar you deserve. We have offices throughout New York and New Jersey, so call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. 1-800-248-3222. I've been there, and I'll be there for you.
Cars for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 877 Cars for Kids to speak to a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Go to carsforkids.org now or call 877 Cars for Kids to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K.
Think great meat has to come with a high price? Not at Wild Fork Foods. Get beef tenderloin for only $10 a pound. Yes, $10 a pound. And Atlantic salmon portions just $9.98 a pound. That's awesome quality at a great value for your table. Everything is blast frozen to lock in flavor and nutrients. Shop one of their 7 locations, or you can order online for same-day delivery. WildForkFoods.com. Wild Fork Foods. Quality meat. Wild prices.
Harry Douglas here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in. Harry Douglas here to tell you about Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes just like the best birthday cake ever. Vanilla, buttery, frosting vibes. It's basically a party in a bottle. Confetti Craze makes it easy to turn any day into a party with its delicious birthday cake flavor and big birthday energy. And here's the best part. All cake, no sugar. I bring these tiny bottles everywhere to cakeify my day with tasty caffeine boosts. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening. And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedules, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. So Yankees, Angels, that starts the night this evening. Kikuchi and Will Warren on the mound from the stadium. And then the Mets, I mean, there's nothing worse than a 10 o'clock Mets game, right? I absolutely can't stand that. And that matchup is, what's the matchup? Who's on the mound for the Mets tonight? Oh, Peterson. So that's got to be, and Robleski for the Dodgers.
Yeah, it's
so
a big one for Peterson.
Yeah, because he's been bad his last 2 starts.
That's right.
His whip is almost 2 on the season.
Not great. It's too much traffic. I was just actually watching a clip of the one of the bunt plays yesterday. It's just, I mean, it's just not good for the Yankees. Just not great defense.
No. The Rays really use their speed well against the Yankees and like the small ball well. That Simpson, if he gets on base, he's a real problem.
He's a problem. But I was watching the one where Rice throws it home. Guy's pretty much already at home, but I didn't even think the pitcher was going to make the first base anyway.
He was not going to make it to first base.
No.
So.
Not good.
Listen, you got to hit.
Both
they have
these
teams, they need to hit the baseball.
Right, but you would, again, when you look at where the Yankees are at and where the Mets are at, what makes it different is that this is, again, you've seen this Yankees team. Right, so at least you can tell yourself, hey, this was also the same Yankees team that led the league in runs and home runs and OPS and everything. This is a completely new Mets team. And for whatever reason, your second best player now that you got Juan Soto, who's out with the calf, looks like he's got something outside of baseball going on right now.
It's weird. It's troubling. I agree with you. Listen, I don't even think it's a debate. Which team's more concerning? The Mets.
Not to mention the fact that you're going to get Cole back and Rodon back. Those are again,
right. So you have those guys waiting in the wings. And by the way, listen, Clay Holmes, he had to leave the game with the hamstring. Now it sounds like he's going to be okay, but you're one starting pitcher away from getting hurt. From all of a sudden, now what the hell are you going to do?
Well, I will say the one positive that came out of yesterday was Minaya did look good.
He looked better, yes.
So again, that's hopefully trending in the right direction.
You'd hope.
Right.
But you can't go through these games with no margin for error. You don't score runs.
You need Soto back.
Well, he's not coming back today. He's not coming back this series.
I need him back.
Yeah, I agree with you, but it's not on the verge of happening.
No, but you see how important he is to this lineup. You also again, you lost, and I know Pete's not off to a great start, but you lost a lot of power in your lineup, especially now with Soto not in it.
Yep, and now Polanco's banged up, and yes,
Simmons
Young
off to a bad start.
Young batting third yesterday.
Like,
what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, well, when you spend the amount of money that you spend, and then look up, it's like, well, Jared Young's batting third. What?
Yeah, Ray.
Hi.
How you doing?
What a day it's been.
Really has, hasn't it?
It has.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Today's 3 stars. Number 3.
Let's start at the beginning, where you're looking at the NBA and some of these god-awful games at the end and the spreads.
Did you guys see the spread for the Raptors-Nets game last night by chance?
Oh, yeah.
Some would say that you may have a hint of a gambling problem if you saw the Raptors-Nets spread, maybe, no?
No.
No, you take offense to that, as I expected.
Don't play your ding, no. Because on the app I use, it has the matchup, the time, the spread, the over-under. I'm sitting here on Yahoo Sports, and it has all the spreads. The fact that you go there shows that maybe you have the gambling problem.
Sound effects, turning it around. Dave is locked in on a Monday.
I'm reversing the juju is what I just did.
Okay. All right. I'm happy.
Number 2.
Still, you're bringing up, and I'm not going to say the names, but people who probably shouldn't be named because I don't want us to have an affiliation with it. And RJ did call you out on it, but
what did you expect when you brought up who you brought up?
You knew what you were doing.
I don't think you did.
I blame you.
I did. I watched the whole documentary on that animal.
Well, then shame on you.
But then, again, you turn it around.
Shame on you.
I don't think that makes sense.
Do with us.
I'd rather do genitals than the Cowboys logo.
On your face. I wanted to bring that back for Rick.
Number 1.
Oh, this one technically didn't even take place on the show, but our reaction to it did, and oh boy, Jordan Renan.
An offensive line, whether it's, how do we pronounce his name? Maui Noah.
Oh boy, he'll never live that down. Also, Rick may never live this down.
It feels like Michael's being lazy, is what this feels like.
Wow.
Really? That's an attack. I wonder what Michael K is going to think of that when he hears it later in the day. I guess we'll find out on the Michael K show.
Great. I'm glad you brought that back. Thanks, Ray.
You knew it was going to be.
You got talking about one of genitals on his face, and you decided to bring that back.
Listen, your disdain with Michael trumps genitals on the face. It's Rule 76.
No excuses. Play like a champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg.
Everybody.
Right here on ESPN New York and on YouTube.
I'm a golf guy now.
The New York City Department of Correction offers countless career opportunities, from specialized units to leadership roles that support public safety and change lives for the better. It starts with one step: registering for the New York City Correction Officer exam. Earn over $109,000 after just 5.5 years. Benefits on day one, job security, pension at any age after 22 years of service.